Hello everyone. Today is the day. I hope everyone is as hyped as I am. I'm like so hyped for Mother Himeko. Oh, I can't wait. Welcome everyone. There's a lot of you to greet, but welcome everyone. Beta will be anytime within the next hour. Technically, the beta should be coming out right now, but we just need to wait for the websites to compile all the information. So yeah, anytime within the next hour, we will have Himeko Nova. It's out on Gacha Base? Oh my god, okay. Pause. Gacha Base. Gacha Base. Okay, it's time. Oh my god, okay, it's time. It's actually time. Let's do this. Open all the light cones. New planner ornaments. Okay. I thought there would be new planners. Okay, let's look. We start with Himeko. Okay, chat. Here it is. 98 base speed, 140 energy cost. Okay. Attack scaling seems about right. Basic attack is nothing special. Her skill. After using skill, she gains Navigator's Semaphore, lasting for 3 turns. At the start of each of Himeko Nova's turn, let me zoom in. Let me link it in chat as well, for anyone who wants it. At the start of each of Himeko Nova's turn, the duration is reduced by 1. Okay, when Himeko Nova has the effect, she immediately regains all uses of assist skill. Okay, we'll see what that is. Damage dealt by all allies increases by 30%. Okay, so she buffs the team. Interesting. At the start of every turn, immediately regains 1 use of assist skill. We'll see what that is. Yeah, that's interesting that she's buffing the team with her skill. So her skill doesn't actually do damage, which is weird. Okay. Ultimate. Immediately pilots Starblazer. Wait! So she does get in the mech? I thought the mech would just be like a separate entity, like a summon. But this seems to imply she gets in the mech. Starblazer can launch Hyperluminal Particle Beam against enemies 6 times, or consume Source Energy to launch Orbital... Oh god! She has so many different, like, things in her kit. We're gonna have to wrap our head around all this stuff. There's a lot of different, like, resources that she has. Anyways. Or consume Source Energy to launch Orbital Annihilation Pulse. When the uses of the Particle Beam are depleted, automatically launches... Okay, it's a Casterous Dragon, is the mech, right? You know, Cast Dragon can spit as many times as it wants, and then it can do the claw attack or explode. So Himeko also does like 6 spits. The robot is spitting on you, like the Cast Dragon. And then when she uses all 6 of the spits, then it launches the finisher, followed by a final hit, dealing 3 instances of damage, with each instance dealing fire damage equal to 100% of Himeko Nova's attack. Okay, but it didn't tell us how much... Oh, okay, the damage multipliers for the other stuff are down here. Gameplay animations will take a few hours. No territory. When using the Particle Beam or the Annihilation Pulse, deals fatal damage to all enemies on the field, or when enemy HP can no longer be reduced, immediately launches the final hit. Okay. Deals fire damage equal to 30% of her attack to all enemies and gains 1 point of Source Energy. Maximum of 3 Source Energy can be held. Okay, we'll figure out what that does later. Or no, consumes Source Energy here to launch Orbital Annihilation. Consumes 1... Okay, so you do 1 Particle Beam, which gives you a Source Energy, and then you do an Annihilation Pulse. And then you do another Particle Beam, and then you do another Annihilation Pulse, and you go back and forth, I guess? Or, I mean, you can just do 3 of these to get 3 Source Energy, and then you do 3 Annihilation Pulses. Consumes 1 point of Source Energy to deal fire damage equal to 20% of her attack to all enemies. Wait, it's... Oh, when current Source Energy is 1 point or more. For every 1 point of Source Energy consumed, additionally deals... Okay, so you need to stack all 3 of these first. And then you start launching the Orbital Annihilation Pulses. Equal to 40% of Himeko's attack to 1 random enemy. These are very tiny multipliers, which I don't fully understand. There's got to be something else in her kit, right? Because this is very small damage. Let's keep reading though. When Himeko Nova is on the field, she immediately deploys. Oh, she does have a territory! Wait, is it literally Casterus? She deploys the territory Starblazer Visioscape, and Starblazer appears on the field. Is it an action bar summon though? It doesn't say it appears on the action bar, so. Granting the assist skill to all allies. Using the assist skill is considered as using a skill. Is the assist skill, the assist skill is like, you guys know how, like, when you're fighting the Sunday boss, you can press the assist skill to summon the train, right? Or like, every weekly boss has an assist skill, right? Fantilia has the Danhung assist skill. The Sunday battle has the train assist skill. She gives you an assist skill. Like, she gives you that button in regular battle. Yeah, like Iron Tomb has the Siren assist skill. That seems to, yeah, the R button that you get to press in weekly bosses. I think that's what Himeko does. Which is really interesting. I thought they might be saving this mechanic for a whole new path, but I think they just gave it to Himeko, which is really cool. How would she work in weekly bosses though? Yeah, that's interesting to think about. Using the assist skill is considered as using a skill. When an ally actively uses the assist skill, it consumes 1 assist skill use, increasing Himeko Nova's all-type res pen by 20% and crit damage by 50%. Her attacks can ignore weakness types. Yep, I thought she might be able to do this. When breaking weakness triggers the fire weakness break effect, yeah. You're gonna keep missing her R? What do you mean? Oh, ads, sorry. Apologies. Her assist skill better do crazy damage though. Where is it? Wait, what is this? Anyway, technique. When Himeko is in the team, increases max technique points at 3. Oh, so she just stole Finon's technique thing? Okay. I have not taken a look at anyone else's kits yet, no. After using the technique, she enters the cruise state. Actively using the technique consumes 2 technique points and immediately attacks all enemies within a certain range. After entering combat, immediately uses skill 1 time at the start of each wave. Okay, that's good. If attacking a normal enemy, immediately defeats them. Why? She literally has Finance technique. Like, why? Whatever. That's kind of weird to me. It's fine. It's like the exact same as Finance technique. Okay. Anyway. In terms of its overworld ability, like it insta-kills enemies in AoE, costs 2 technique points, gives you increased max technique points, whatever. What is this? Is this the mech? Basic attack. Deals fire damage equal to 200% of Himeko Nova's attack to all enemies, and deals 3 extra instances of damage, with each instance dealing fire damage equal to 30% of her attack to random single enemy. When used by Himeko Nova, oh, this is the assist skill. So when you press the assist skill, I'm guessing it summons the mech, and you can choose what to do with the mech, I guess? It's a little confusing. It's not very clear what I'm looking at, but anyway, when used by Himeko Nova, so when Himeko uses the assist skill, deals fire damage equal to 250% of her attack to all enemies, so it's a bit higher, and deals 4 extra instances. Okay, so damage is just higher if Himeko uses it. If the user is a Trailblaze Companion's character, okay, yep. Here's the Astral Express clause. Other than Himeko Nova will gain either the Companion Protocol Verdict or Companion Protocol Decimation State, depending on the user. Okay, so it's gonna depend on which Astral Express user you're pairing her with, and which of them is pressing the assist skill on their turn. That's really interesting. The extra assist skill, triggered by the Companion Protocol Verdict or Companion Decimation status effect, can be triggered up to 2 times per combat. Wow. And the trigger count is, it's refresh after she uses her ulti. Okay. Let's see. Enters the Companion Protocol Verdict state. We don't know which Astral Express members trigger this. When Himeko Nova deals ultimate damage, increases crit damage by 100%. After Himeko Nova's teammates use their ultimate actively 2 times, she immediately launches 1 assist skill against an enemy at no cost, and she additionally regenerates... what is this? At P10 energy. Nanoka, do you have it yet? Nanoka does not have it yet. Okay, we just have to keep going with this. I don't know what that means, but 10%? Okay. So 14 energy. That's not a lot. It's fine, though. Companion Protocol Decimation. Enters the decimation state. Increases all allies' crit damage by 80%. And additionally increases the crit damage dealt by skills by... Okay, this is something. For every one enemy target hit by an ally, gains 1 point of charge. When charge reaches 9 points... Okay, for every one hit by an ally, gains 1 point of charge. Who is this good for? I guess Welt does a lot of AoE. When charge reaches 9 points, consumes all charge, and she immediately launches one assist skill. Yeah. Same thing. This instance of assist skill cannot gain charge. Okay. So one of these buffs the team's damage by more, and then one of these buffs Himeko's damage by more. That's pretty interesting. We'll get to Eidolons in a second. The Fate characters are there. We will check on them in a second. Let's look at her. We don't know which Astral Express members trigger which of these, so we'll just have to wait for more information on that. It's not very clear in her descriptions, which is weird. I don't like that, but I'm sure we'll get more info. Anyway, choices. When Himeko's assist skill can be used while during her turn, using assist skill does not consume assist skill uses. That's so good, by the way. Because when she uses the assist skill, it does more damage, right? So that's really good. That makes more sense now. Why her own like regular skill consumes no skill points. Or not doesn't why her own regular skill does no damage. Because she's not like that's not where most of her damage is. Most of her damage comes from her assist skill. But on her actual turns, she's kind of just basic attacking, no? Or skilling for more energy, I guess, if you want the energy. What is assist skill? It's a special Himeko mechanic. I think it's like the button you press during weekly bosses. Like the Sunday boss that summons the train. Yeah, we'll get to Rin and Gilgamesh kits. Like, we'll get there. Just bear with me. Upcoming Astral Express SP? I mean, that's Himeko. Hark, the Express's pulse roars. When a Trailblaze companion, other than Himeko Nova, actively uses an assist skill, so when it's on their turn and they press the assist skill button, that character immediately gains 1 extra turn. What? During which they can use... What? What? That's insane! No? An extra turn gained from an assist skill would not repeatedly trigger this trace effect. What? That's crazy. There must be so many cool things you can do with that. Yeah, it's a free extra turn for an Astral Express character. That's really interesting. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if you could do interesting stuff like that with like... Oh, you can like double up on Sunday action advances. Use Sunday's extra turn to bring Himeko back up. Bring Welt up to delay the enemy more to make sustain this more like doable. Bring Evernight back up to use Himeko as a support for Evernight. Bring RMC up for more RMC charge. That's really interesting. They for extra turn because the characters will use their initial turn for assist skill instead of their own skill. Does the assist skill take up the character's turn? That's true. That's interesting to think. We don't have a reason to think that it does take up their turn, but maybe it does. I don't know. We don't know if Evernight counts, so it's just, you know, it's just speculation. EMC not even in the conversation? Of course not. No, it's true. If the assist skill takes up the character's turn, then this doesn't actually do anything. This just makes it so the assist skill basically doesn't take up the character's turn. But if the assist skill does not take up the character's turn, then it's essentially doubling their turn. Which makes me think the assist skill does consume the character's turn. So like, if she didn't have this, if you use the assist skill on Sunday's turn, you would just lose Sunday's turn completely. So I think that's all this is doing. It's just making sure Sunday doesn't lose his turn if you use the assist skill for it. But there's no way to know for sure. This could range from anywhere between being absolutely busted to just like being necessary for the character to even function. It's one of the two. What did I press? Whatever. When using ultimate, immediately gains 3 points of source energy. Oh, that's so good! When using the Orbital Annihilation Pulse attack, if current source energy is 3 points or more, she can't hold more than 3. But maybe her Eidolons change that. The damage multiplier of Orbital Annihilation Pulse against random single enemies increases by 40%. That's really good. That's extra multipliers, which is like the best kind. Who could she even replace in Everknight's best teams? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably not something you would really do. I was just speculating. Okay, so when she casts the ultimate, let me find her ultimate. She immediately gains all 3 source energy. So she immediately launches the Orbital Annihilation Pulse. No, she does want to go back and forth, because she wants to stay at 3, so it does more damage. So she launches 1 Annihilation Pulse, then launches a Particle Beam to get 1 more source energy, staying at 3, and then launches another Orbital Pulse, and then she just keeps going back and forth until she's able to launch all the Orbital Pulses at the end anyway. It's interesting. It's kind of like Fei Xiao, in the sense that when you use Fei Xiao's ultimate, you have 2 choices of what to do with your attack, but it's like the illusion of choice. Like, you're not actually making a choice. There's always an optimal, like, way to use Fei Xiao's 2 different attacks in her ultimate. It's kind of like that. Obviously, it's different. It's not based on, like, whether enemies are broken or not, the way Fei Xiao's is, but... Is she, like, Finon and Cyrene? Not really, no. I wouldn't really compare it to those. Okay. Fire damage boost, attack, crit rate. Of course, she has all offensive stat traces. Okay, let's check out the Eidolons. I am expecting a crazy E2 for her. Increases the number of times the talent triggers the extra assist skill effect by 1. While in the Companion Protocol Verdict state, the number of ultimate uses required to launch the assist skill is reduced by 1. While in the Companion Protocol Decimation state, the charge required to launch the assist skill is reduced by 3. When Himeko Nova launches the assist skill, the number of times the extra damage effect is triggered increases by 1. Oh god. God, I gotta wrap my head around this. E2. Max uses of assist skill increases to 2, that's good, and a damage dealt by assist skill increases by 24%. Is that just damage percent buff? Because that's not the craziest thing in the world. At the start of Navigator's Semaphore's turn, what is Navigator Semaphore? Okay, so it's just at the start of her turn. She turns herself into the Navigator Semaphore. So at the start of her turn, immediately recovers 2 assist skill uses. Wow, that's crazy. She doesn't need to refresh her assist skills with her ultimate anymore. Trace Hark, the Express's Pulse Roars effect. When characters other than Trailblaze companions use assist skill, they also gain 1 extra turn. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. She no longer is tied to Trailblaze companions. Man, does the assist skill take up their turn? Because if it does, that's not that crazy. Like, all that does is it allows other characters to be played with her, but it's not like literally doubling their turn. Depending on how the assist skill works, right? Because again, there are 2 different ways Himeko's assist skill can work. If the assist skill steals the character's turn away from them, then like giving them an extra turn just makes sure they still get their turn. But if the assist skill does not steal their turn, then the extra turn is doubling their turns, and that would be crazy. So we'll have to see which one it is. There's definitely the possibility that this is pretty nuts, though. If we're thinking the assist skill is supposed to work like the weekly bosses or D-Path, then it wouldn't use up a turn. I agree, Rodrant. But the reason I'm sus of that is because it sounds so strong, right? I agree, it kind of implies it wouldn't steal the turn. It just sounds so strong. I'm just sus of how strong it sounds. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hit the plus effect? An extra ability that can be granted to an ally target. Using an assist skill will also consume the... Oh, okay, thank you for telling me. Okay, so it does consume the current action turn. Okay, it's not as crazy as it sounds then. Thank God, honestly. Nanoka updated. Alright. We can look on Nanoka. Does Nanoka have the information, like, better laid out? Kind of. Wait, she already regains 1 use of assist skill at the start of every turn. So her E2 is mainly just... It gives her an extra assist skill at the start of every turn, right? Yeah, 2 assist skill usages, okay. Turn sacrificing is super interesting. I agree. Well, okay. The issue is... Visuals, it's just... Yeah, I guess the visuals are a little scary. We'll stay here, Show us the E6. I'm scared to show the visuals. It's not like, I don't know, it's not actual turn sacrificing. Because her trace just, her trace gives the extra turn anyway. So it's not as crazy as it sounds, I think. It's still good, but... Yeah, it would have been too crazy if she was literally doubling their turns, right? Yeah, E2 is for team versatility. I agree that E2 is more about team versatility. Yeah. I mean, the doubled assist skills is really strong too, of course. Gilgamesh's kit doesn't show the Saber Claws in Gacha Base, but it's on Nanoka. Oh, okay, I guess I do have to use Nanoka then. That's fine. Kill Gacha Base. Okay. Yeah. Let's read the rest of Himiko's Eidolons, though. Wait, does it show the, Okay. Here, yeah, this must be... Oh, this doesn't show anything, though. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's just keep looking at the Eidolons. The formatting of her stuff is kind of interesting. When using the assist skill from Talent of Fire and Farfaring, the all-type res pen increase effect applies to all allies. Okay, sure. And her all-type res pen increases by an additional 10%, sure. And then E6. Her fire-type res pen increases by 20%. That's a lot of res pen that she's getting. It's not, like, that great, honestly. Because res pen starts to scale not as well when she's getting this much of it. From the E4 and her base kit also gives her res pen. Max source energy increases to 6 points. That's really good. And when an ally uses or unleashes an assist skill, she gains 1 point of source energy. When launching a particle beam attack during the ultimate, additionally gains 1 point of source energy. When launching orbital annihilation pulse, if current source energy is greater than or equal to 6 points, additionally deals fire damage equal to 120% of her attack to all enemies at one time. How many of her particle beams can she launch? Against enemies, 6 times. 6 times, okay. She seems really interesting. Yeah, the assist skill mechanic is just so interesting. I'm really hyped to see how it feels in practice. Honestly, this kit seems really hard to evaluate without seeing it in practice. It's a really interesting kit, though. One of the more interesting kits, for sure. Yeah, it's honestly kind of refreshing. Big fan of her kit. 140 energy still? Yes. 98 base speed? Yeah. We need to see it in practice? Yeah, I agree. Let's look at her light cone, which is probably this one. Yeah. I don't want to show the art, so... Oh no, this is Rin. This one's Gilgamesh. This is the planet ornament. This is the other planet... Okay, this one is Himiko's signature. Increases the wearer's attack by 40%, and it has high base attack. If there are 2 Trailblaze companion characters on the team, oh no. The wearer ignores 20% of the target's defense. That's a classic, def ignore on the light cone. When the wearer uses an assist skill, so when Himeko uses the assist skill, not an ally, they gain the safe escort state, lasting for 2 turns and stacking up to 3 times. Each stack increases assist skill damage by 20%. Okay. When a safe escort reaches 3 stacks, each stack of safe escort increases ultimate damage by... What do you mean each stack increases ultimate damage by 60%? Does it not stack 3 times? Is that not... Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that not 180% damage bonus on her ultimate from her light cone? The game stacking up to 3 times. Increases when it reaches 3 stacks. What? That's not... Is that correct? 180% damage bonus? Well, 6% also sounds too small. I don't even know what to say. At S5, that's 360% damage bonus. Assuming it gets doubled by S5ing it. Yeah. 360% damage bonus at S5. I mean, not that that matters, but that's just that's a big number. Okay, sure, I guess. I don't know, 6% would make a little bit of sense, I guess. 18% damage bonus on top of everything else it gives. 180% damage bonus is a little silly, so we'll see. Is she a good Herta support? Probably not, no. I don't even know what to say about that. We're just gonna move on, because this could be a typo. Let's look at Rin. Let's look at Rin before Gilgamesh. 102 base speed, 160 max energy. That's pretty high. How fast does she want to be? We'll see. She gains extra assist skill usages when she takes a turn. So I would assume she wants speed boots. But then again, if Sunday is action advancing her, I could see a case for not caring about speed boots. Anyway, Tosaka Rin deals quantum damage equal to 100%. Okay, so she does not have a blast attack, basic attack. Skill, Jeweled Sword Zelrech. Deals quantum damage equal to 180% of Rin Tosaka's attack to one designated enemy target. Okay, sure. What is this? We'll come back to this later, because I don't know how she's triggering this yet. Ultimate. Deals quantum damage equal to 600% of her attack to a single designated enemy. Erudition character, by the way. Single target. Single target. Erudition unit, by the way. And quantum damage equal to 200%. Okay. So here's where it does more damage to, in AoE. When used, recovers 1 skill point for allies and increases the damage taken by all enemies by 20% for 3 turns. Okay, so it gives 1 skill point, 20% vulnerability debuff, and a big nuke of damage. Is that similar to Archer's damage on his ult? Archer's multiplier on his ultimate is 1,000%. Okay, so it is smaller. 600%. So Salsado for Nova Himeko. There are new planar ornaments. We'll check those out in a second. When entering combat on her talent, gains 20 gem energy. When an ally consumes or recovers skill points. Okay! So she has synergy with Archer and with Sparkle. Crit damage increases by 100% for 2 turns. Wait, that's huge. For every 1 skill point consumed or recovered, she gains 1 gem energy. If Tosaka Rin possesses 15 or more gem energy, or if current skill points are 7 or more, her skill is enhanced into second magic experiment. Okay, I'm trying to think about this, like, speed tuning wise. Maybe you just don't care about this, or this is just a clause for if she takes her turn. I don't know. I feel like you want her to be taking her turns while you have all the skill points. So how are you going to speed tune that with when Sparkle chooses to action advance Archer? That's interesting to think about. Anyway, so once she gets enough gem energy or enough skill points, this is how she launches her enhanced skill. So let's read this. Deals quantum damage equal to 90% of her attack to all enemies. Okay. Then consumes 3 points of gem energy to deal additional quantum damage equal to 90% of Rin Tosaka's attack to one random enemy target. This repeats until gem energy is less than 3, or there are no enemy targets with current HP greater than 0, up to a maximum of 33 times. When used, if current skill points are greater than 2, consumes skill points until only 2 points left, immediately gaining 2 points of gem energy for every 1 skill point consumed. Oh no, she's gonna steal the skill points though from Archer? Is that... Is there any way to stop her from stealing the skill points? I guess you can just choose not to use it, right? She gives 4 back later. Okay, yeah, let's keep reading the kit. Let's keep reading the kit. We haven't read it. Oh, okay, I see it here. Okay, let's keep reading. My bad. After attacking, Archer uses his skill. Okay, this is not good punctuation. After attacking, after Archer uses his skill, I guess, if there are fewer or equal to 3 skill points, Rin Tosaka and Archer will launch a joint follow-up attack on all enemies. That's so cinema, by the way. That's so cool. Each dealing quantum damage equal to 300% of Rin Tosaka's attack and 300% of Archer's attack. That's a big... What the heck are they doing? How OP is Archer gonna be after this? And recovers 4 skill points for allies. This joint attack can only trigger once. The trigger count resets after Rin Tosaka's turn ends. So yeah, every turn she can do... What are they doing? Isn't this too powerful for Archer? Not just this part, but like... This character seems not okay. Especially since Sparkle is like... basically a team-wide buffer. With her vulnerability debuffs. She looks a little strong, I will say. In conjunction, it's because of how strong Archer already is. That makes her look really strong. After using the technique, gains 10 points of gem energy. Sure. What her ult cost? It's 160. Yeah, she can recover SP with the third light cone. That's true. Archer getting more after sales than some main pushes? He really is, yeah. Anyway, bonus ability. When she's on the field, additionally increases the max number of skill points by 2. Because why not, I guess? Sure. When entering combat, Rin Tosaka's attack... What? Just for free? What? What? 150% attack to Archer just for Rin existing? And 20% def ignore is crazy, of course, as well. But 150% attack is... That's a big number. That's a really, really big number. That Archer gets just for Rin existing. Okay. After Rin Tosaka uses her enhanced skill, her speed increases by 20% for 3 turns. Sure. When Rin Tosaka uses her ult, she gains 12 points of gem energy. That's really nice to make sure she has her enhanced skill. 30 energy on the enhanced skill still, okay. This character looks a little strong. She has all offensive stat bonuses. Oh god, what are her Eidolons gonna look like? E1. If the amount of gem energy consumed by a single enhanced skill is 30 or more, Rin Tosaka gains Shadow Gem, equal to the amount of gem energy consumed. While possessing Shadow Gem, the skill is enhanced to Second Magic Experiment. The enhanced skill consumes all Shadow Gem, does not trigger the effect of converting skill points into gem energy, and does not consume gem energy. What? Okay, so this completely gets rid of her consuming skill points away from Archer. That's really strong. Do you want to look at the Eidolons in the Discord server? You are showing the art at the moment. I know, but I just, you know... But just having to go back and forth is a little... It's fine. I'm sure Eidolon stuff is fine. I don't know. Let's go to Gacha Base for the Eidolons, why don't we? That'll be safer. Oh, but the website's loading really slowly now, so... we'll let those load. So we'll look at Rins. Oh wait, it's loading? Origin timeout. Okay, thanks for nothing. Okay, let me go idle screen real quick, and let me open the leak speed on Discord server. It's like, so... Okay, her Eidolons. Okay, here are Rin's Eidolons. Well, we already read the E1. E2, increases Rin's skill damage by 30%, that's fine. While she's on the field, skill damage dealt by all allies becomes 110% of the original damage. That's basically 10% true damage, essentially. For all skills. That's fine. It's fine. 10% true damage for herself and Archer. Did we get Himeko's... the reason this is good is because it's not diluted by other buffing multipliers. Like vulnerability gets diluted because Sparkle gives a lot of it. Respen can get diluted, right? So that's why this is nice. E4. When she's on the field, when an ally target consumes or recovers skill points, increases their speed by 10%. This is really underwhelming. E6. When... Okay, Rin Tosaka's ult-type respen increases by 20%. When using ultimate, gains 18 points of gem energy and 1 extra turn. The extra turn is really nice. The E1 seems really strong. And then the E2, E4 don't seem like anything special. And then E6 is really good, but it's an E6, so it should be pretty good. It does say 110, but it's... Think of it like the original damage is already 100% of its damage. So she just brings it from 100% of original damage to 110% of original damage. So that's a 10% original damage increase. And so just think of it as 10% true damage, because that's essentially how true damage interacts with damage in this game. I know the wording's a bit confusing, but... Is every DPS just going to be a bounce DPS now? It is Hoyo's favorite thing, yeah. Does Himeko want Sunday? He seems good with her for sure. Can the Herda use Rin high key? I think you would just be holding Rin back by playing her with Herda. She's probably just better as a hyper carry. If you're not going to play her with Archer. Okay, so that was Rin's Eidolons. Let's check Rin's signature light cone. It's this one. Increases the wearer's crit rate by 18% and skill damage by 36%. High base attack, by the way. When any ally consumes a total of 4 or more skill points in a single turn, including herself, the wearer gains Radiant Crown, lasting for 3 turns. While the wearer has Radiant Crown, all allies' damage ignores 10% of target's defense, and the wearer's damage additionally ignores 20% of target's defense. Okay, that's fine. She's getting so much skill damage. Is Sparkle's E2 team-wide? Sparkle. Or does it only apply to the character with Dream Diver? Isaka. Oh my god, it is team-wide. Okay, that's... yeah. Interesting. There are some silly, like, I don't know. Archer teams are starting to feel silly. No, you do not get rid of Sparkle. Definitely not. You just run Sparkle with Rin and Archer. This Rin character is kind of silly, honestly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. She just seems really strong. Partially thanks to how strong Archer already is, and Archer and Sparkle together. I'm impressed. Let's look at Gil. Max energy. What? 600 max energy? Come again? I mean, obviously his kit is gonna, like, it's not actually gonna be 600. His kit is gonna give him a lot of energy, but it's just very funny. Okay, 97 base speed. Let's see what they're cooking. Basic attack, nothing special. Skill. Obtains King's Acknowledgement, allowing this unit to ignore 30% of the target's defense when dealing damage lasting for 3 turns. Sure. Deals lightning damage equal to 200% of Gilgamesh's attack to one designated enemy and 100% to the adjacent targets. This is nothing special. We'll see what this is. I don't know. Okay. Ultimate, Enuma Elish, and there it is. Deals lightning damage equal to 400% of his attack to all enemies, and additionally deals 10 instances of damage, with each instance dealing lightning damage, blah. So 400% more bounce damage. What is Saber's multiplier? It works the exact same as Saber's, where it does AoE followed by bounce. Saber's multiplier is 280% followed by 110%. Okay, so it's just like double Saber's multiplier. Very funny, I guess. It's the exact same as Saber's ult, by the way. Like, 1-to-1 the same, but just double the multiplier. No. That's not true. I mean, okay, it's not double the multiplier. The initial hit was double, but it's like 440%. She's doing 720%. He's doing 800%. It's like the exact same, basically. Except his AoE hit is stronger, but her bounces are higher. So it's like a give and take. It's an exchange. Yeah, Gil is more AoE, Saber's is more on the bounces. Okay, fair enough. When an ally uses their ultimate, Gilgamesh gains King's Burden, increasing ultimate damage dealt by this unit. Oh, that's right. It is 110% times 10. You're right. When an ally uses their ultimate, Gilgamesh gains... Okay, so that makes this a lot more underwhelming, honestly. That it's only 400% of bounce. He better have a way to spam this with 600 energy in order to make it worth using. When an ally uses their ultimate, Gilgamesh gains King's Burden. Is that the same as... No, okay, different thing. Increasing ultimate damage dealt by this unit by 40%, lasting for 3 turns. That's fine, I guess. Initially, automatically uses basic attack at the start of this unit's turn. Oh my god, he's actually mighty. What? He auto basics at the start of his turn? When an ally target takes action, Gilgamesh gains 1 point of interest. When interest reaches 10 points, Gilgamesh consumes 10 points of interest and immediately takes action. When interest reaches 10 points for the first time, he enters the interest peaked state and can only use his skill. Okay. Okay. That's weird, I guess. Doesn't Sunday give him 240 energy? 120 energy, right? Anyway, after Saber... Oh my god! Okay, there it is. After Saber launches 3 attacks, so any 3 attacks, Gilgamesh and Saber launch a joint follow-up attack together. Why are they attacking together? It's fine. Dealing lightning damage equal to 400% of Gil's attack, and wind damage equal to 600% of Saber's attack to all enemies. After Gilgamesh gains 3 points of interest, Saber regenerates a fixed... 2... What?! Huh?! Saber regenerates 200 fixed energy and advances her action by 50%. Those are big numbers, is what I'm gonna say. Very big numbers. Isn't that almost all her energy? Yeah, what? She needs 180, 360 energy rather. Okay, but Gilgamesh's own energy is still like screwed, right? I mean, I assume his other things are gonna fix it. Let's keep reading. Because Gilgamesh still has no way to reach his 600 energy requirement. So let's see. After using technique, creates 1 special dimension. Yeah. When entering combat by actively attacking an enemy in the King's permission state, causes all enemies. Deals lightning damage. He also immediately gains 3 points of interest. So Saber instantly gains 200 energy then, because he instantly gains 3 points of interest. That's really good. That's an actual like good technique. And Saber immediately action advances by 50% at the start of battle, thanks to Gilgamesh's technique. Wait, it's so easy for him to get 3 interest though, no? Okay, no. Wait, no. Okay, Saber can only get the energy and action advance after the joint attack. Okay. So it's not every time he gains 3 interest. So that's not how it works with the technique. The energy and action advance only happens after the joint attack. So he has to make it here. Saber has to attack 3 times first. Okay, that's a little more balanced. Saber attacks so often, yeah, she'll get this like decently fast, but not at the start of battle, the way I thought. The technique name, Enkidu. Aw, that's cute. Bonus abilities. When other ally characters use their ultimate, he additionally gains 3 points of interest and regenerates a fixed amount of energy equal to 80% of the energy consumed this time. So, so Saber gives him like 300 energy when she ults. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how he's ulting without Saber, low-key. Gilgamesh can accumulate up to 120 energy overflow. That's good. After using ultimate, the energy overflow is cleared. Yeah, it gives back to him. During the battle, every 1 point of interest gained by Gilgamesh increases his crit damage by 10%, up to 120% crit damage. Fair enough. And then Trace 3, when he's on the field, increases the attack of all ally targets by 30%, and crit damage by 30%, okay? If the target's max energy exceeds 100, every 1 access point of max energy additionally increases attacking rate by 1%, up to a max of 100%. So if they have 200 energy at least. So that's 130% attack to Saber, and 130% crit damage to Saber for completely free. Yeah. I don't know. These are big numbers. Just like Rin gives 150% attack to Archer for completely free. Like, it's pretty nuts. You need something on this team? I don't think so. Does he give himself the crit damage buff? He should. The way it's worded. It should give it to him. Lightning damage boost, crit rate, attack, all offensive stats. Can I refresh this? No? Okay, let's just go to the server then. Let's find Gilgamesh's Eidolons so that we don't have to look at the art. Gilgamesh Eidolons, okay. When Gilgamesh possesses King's Acknowledgement, this is from his skill. Does he need Huohuo? Huohuo's probably going to be pretty good, yeah. Its Deaf Ignoring effect will apply to other teammates as well. Okay, that's 30% Deaf Ignore? Gilgamesh. 30% Deaf Ignore? Yeah, 30% Deaf Ignore to Saber. And it also gives him 25% attack, that's fine. After he consumes interest, he additionally regenerates a fixed 60 energy the next time he uses his skill. That's fine. He consumes interest anytime he reaches 10 to use his skill. But the skill is like not impressive, low-key. So I don't know what to think of that. It's like it's kind of whatever. We don't know what this is though. What is Half-Hearted Blow? Maybe this one has it. Half-Hearted Blow. No, that's just his basic attack. Okay, whatever. I don't know why it's listed over here a second time then. Whatever. Who knows what Nanoka is doing? I don't know why it's listed twice. Anyway, his E2. When entering combat, Gilgamesh gains 8 points of interest and additionally gains 6 points of interest when using his ultimate. That's really good. That loops his turns a lot. The damage multiplier of the skill, Gate of Babylon, dealt to the primary target increases by 30%, and the damage multiplier dealt to adjacent targets increases by 20%. This sounds bad. The interest part sounds good, but the rest of it sounds bad. E4, energy regeneration rate increases by 20%, sure. Increases the bounce damage of the ultimate and Numa Elish by 20%. Okay, so that's 200% extra multiplier on it. When Gilgamesh is on the field, increases all type res pen of all ally characters by 20%. When an ally character uses their ultimate, he gains 1 point of Golden Rule. Sorry, I have to keep zooming out to read it because my chat is blocking it. Up to a total of 5 points of Golden Rule every time ultimates are used. If Gilgamesh has 5 points of Golden Rule when using his ultimate, he consumes all Golden Rule to... Okay, so he basically has Brain in a Vat. He gets to double his ultimate, just like Saber Z6. Very similar. Okay. No, they look good, honestly. Gil and Rin look very, very good. Where do we put Gilgamesh if we don't have Saber? You could probably try to run him hyper carry. Saber is the first of 14 cost merchant. Okay. We're looking at Gilgamesh right now, but we're just about done. Let's check out his light cone. Okay, high base attack. Increases the wearer's attack by 18% and energy regen by 10%. The duo looks good. Gil by himself is kind of meh. Yeah, we'll see. When the wearer uses their ultimate, increases the ultimate damage dealt by 10% of the energy consumed, up to 60%. Yep, because he has 600%. So yeah, that's 60% damage bonus on his ult. When the wearer enters combat or uses their ultimate, the wearer gains King's Entertainment, lasting 3 turns. While he has King's Entertainment, increases all allies' crit damage by 25%. That's a little underwhelming, but most of the benefit from his light cone comes from the personal damage increase. This could be a free light cone, I think. Right? It's kind of giving, like... It's giving, pulling event to get the light cone for free. 200 pulls light cone? Yeah, that's kind of what that's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, it's giving free light cone. Not that it's bad, obviously. But, you know, I could see it being free. Yeah, Gil and Rin just have some really big buffing numbers in their kits. We started with Himeko, yeah. Himeko's interesting. Low-key, I think I'm most... I don't know. Rin's kind of got me the most, like, starstruck right now. Rin just looks really good. They all look good. They all have some pretty big numbers in their kits. And Himeko has some really interesting mechanics. I did check the Rin light cone, yeah. Oh yeah, we have to look at the planet ornaments as well. E1, Archer plus Rin, yeah, that looks good. Is Rin better than Tribby? For Archer, definitely. Like, not even close. Can she survive V3? Right. What does Rin's light cone do? Low-key, I forgot, so let's look. Crit rate, skill damage, and def ignore for the team and herself. Not the biggest numbers in the world, but pretty good. How do you think Rin will work on auto? I mean, probably just spams her skill. Imagine if RMC's extra 2 damage buff per energy on ult wasn't capped. Yeah, that would be crazy. Low-key choosing E1 Archer over free Gil. Yeah, that's interesting. The choice there. Gil is still really good for Saber, right? Especially with the amount of energy he's going to be giving her. I grant you permission to strike. I don't know how I feel about Gilgamesh giving Saber permission to do anything. Like, get away from her, low-key, but it's fine. Yeah. It's interesting. So, the prophecy came true. Can you replace Sparkle with Rin? I think you would ideally want to run Sparkle and Rin together for Archer. How do you evaluate Himeko's vertical investment? Honestly, it's hard for me to wrap my head around the Himeko E1. Himeko Light Cone looks way too crazy. Like, 180% damage bonus on Himeko's Light Cone. I don't know if that's a typo or what, but we'll see. Is there ever a world where Rin Hypercarry ends up being better? I don't know about better, but I think it's usable for sure. You don't have Sparkle, you'll find someone else to run with them. Yeah, you can probably run RMC. Himeko E2 is mainly for teammate flexibility, for when they release stronger supports, and you don't want to keep her tied to, like, Astral Express characters, or if you have, like, really invested other characters with Eidolons, you can now play them with Himeko, if you get Himeko's E2, and that mainly seems to be what her E2 is for. You don't know about Rin carry because that joint attack is broken? Yeah, but Rin's multiplier on her enhanced skill is just... This is pretty big. Depending on how many times you're able to trigger this, which is probably a decent amount. Like, up to 10 times, depending on how much gem energy you have. Probably more. How much does it consume? 3 points of gem energy per thing, so 5 if she has 15 gem energy. You'd probably get like 3 more if you have skill points. So what, you trigger it like 8 times? Maybe up to 10 times if you have more than 15. That's like 900% multiplier. It's a pretty good multiplier for Hypercarry Rin. And also, you don't have to use this, is the thing, right? You don't have to consume the skill points away from Archer. Yeah, you can choose to just basic attack on her own turns, and save the skill points for Archer. So that's one thing, another thing I really like about Rin, is that you have the choice to consume skill points on Rin's turn for big personal damage from Rin. Or you don't have to do it, and you can just play her fully skill point positive, and give Archer as many skill points as possible. Because there's 3 points of damage to deal... I wish you could choose how many times you press her skill. But it sounds like it just automatically consumes everything if you choose to use it. If you go Rin, Sparkle, Archer... Yeah, if you use it when Rin has enough gem energy, for sure. But if she doesn't have the gem energy, and you have the option to consume skill points to use it, then you probably wouldn't use it. I like that there's variety in how you want to play her. I really like that. And then low-key, the joint attack. Okay, the joint attack is all enemies. So now Archer is AoE, thanks to the joint attack. You're scared she's gonna do like Dill on auto and currency wars with all the skill points? Yeah, I could see that. If Rin uses Genius Set, I could see her using Genius Set for sure. No Nova Flares in 4.4. Gameplay animations will probably take a few hours. Let's check out the new planet ornament sets that are releasing. Fallen Star Anchorage. Increases the wearer's crit rate by 8%. When entering combat, if the wearer and another teammate are both Trailblaze companion characters, increases the wearer's crit damage by 32%, sure. The new Modern Day Monoquantum, yeah. I mean, Archer was already kind of doing that. Okay, this is just a lot of stats for Trailblaze companion characters. It's good on, definitely, obviously, you're running it on Himeko. Are we getting Nova Flares? No, not this patch. They were probably pushed back. And then let's check. What's the other planet ornament? My guess, assist skill info is on the Discord right now. Okay, I'll look. My guess, for the other planet ornament, it's either gonna be a Memisprite planet ornament for Robin, or it's gonna be a follow-up attack planet ornament for Aventurine. It's gonna be for one of the SPs. When entering combat, oh, never mind. It's for Gilgamesh, okay. If the wearer's max energy is greater than or equal to 200, increases the wearer's damage dealt by 0.2% for every 1 point exceeding this value, up to a max increase of 32%. 32% damage bonus? Is that all? Okay. And Saber? Yeah, I guess. I guess that's better than Saber's current sets, since Rudolin Arena and Salsado only buff they buff different parts of Saber's kit, but Saber didn't have any way to buff all parts of her kit, like ultimate, skill, and her basic attack. So this buffs all of that, so it is better for Saber. And Gilgamesh too, of course. They should buff Gil in V3. We'll see. So Salsado gives crit rate though? Yeah, but Saber gives herself crit rate in battle already, so. Is Gilgamesh a DPS or support for Saber? He's a sub-DPS support for Saber. Okay, pretty straightforward planet ornaments. I probably won't be farming either of these. Yeah. This could be best in slot for main DPS Welt. Prayer Circle for Rin to survive the beta? Yeah, I would be most scared for Rin right now, just at a first glance. Obviously, don't take any of my meta-analysis of the characters at face value right now. I need to get personal hands-on testing with the characters before I can give you guys a much more in-depth analysis on their power levels. So I'll have a YouTube video released after I've actually gotten to test the characters, letting you guys know my thoughts on how they're performing. Eventually. So keep your eyes out for that. Right now, it's just first impressions. I don't have the most confident takes on them right now because I haven't tested them yet. So take everything with a grain of salt. Yeah, kits look really interesting. Imagine Himeko Lekon actually giving 180% damage. Is that real? Is that gonna be real? Will this planner be Aglaya's best set? I don't remember how many stats she's getting from Banana Amusement Planner. What seems to be Nova Himeko E2 team? Yeah, it lets you start using other characters, right? You could use stronger buffers. What should we farm for Rin? Quantum set seems pretty good, I will say. Yeah, Quantum just seems really good. Especially since if you use Scholar isn't buffing the joint attack. Probably, because it doesn't say that the joint attack counts as skill damage or ult damage or anything like that. So probably Quantum Set is the best way to buff the damage of this joint attack, in addition to everything else in her kit, obviously. What is Rin's planner? How does the one set work again? How does where is it? Planner ornaments. How does Tengoku livestream works? If 3 or more skill points are consumed in the same turn, additionally increases the wearer's crit damage by 30. This doesn't require the wearer to consume 3 skill points, right? She can probably just also use Tengoku livestream. I'm correct, right? The wearer does not need to consume the skill points in order to get this buff. Correct me if I'm wrong. So Archer consuming the skill points will give Rin this crit damage buff still. So she probably just runs Tengoku livestream. It works like that, to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure. It requires the wearer to use SP. Are you sure? I'm not sure if that's correct. I recall, maybe there was like a bait and switch in beta. I recall there was a point in time where you could consider using this on Sparkle to buff Sparkle's crit damage. And Sparkle obviously isn't consuming 3 or more skill points in the same turn. Yeah. I believe that's how it works. So Rin should use Tengoku livestream. Time to get to testing eventually. I'm not gonna do like testing on this right now, but I mean, I guess I technically could. City of Converging Stars if Tengoku doesn't work. No, Rin doesn't have a follow-up attack, so no. E1 Tribi or M-Blade for Rin Archer team. I could see an argument for E1 Tribi in AoE content, since Rin does do AoE, but probably M-Blade. The joint attack is a follow-up? Does it say that? Rin Tosaka and Archer will launch a joint follow-up attack. Okay. Interesting. On all enemies. Okay. Is Gilgamesh's a follow-up? It is a joint follow-up. Okay. That's interesting. Could you give a short rundown on what Himeko actually does? It just woke up. Himeko's is like the hardest to... Okay. So, you know how when you fight weekly boss... Let me go fight a weekly boss. Sunday.
Squideep0 just followed.
Hyacinth, just so we can survive. Oh! What am I doing? Check the info for the assist skill in the Discord? Okay. Did I not already see it? It's fine. So this is how Himeko Nova works.
Let's try this.
Do you see this R button over here? Is my model blocking it? No, right next to my model's halo. The train, right? You press this button to launch the train. Himeko gives this button to the team. And what Himeko does is that when a character takes their turn,
Not in a hurry anymore.
instead of the character taking their turn, you can instead choose to press the assist skill. It's how we're assuming it works right now, yeah. We technically need to see it in-game, but it's essentially how it's gonna work. You press the assist skill, and it consumes that character's turn to launch the assist skill instead. And we'll talk about what the assist skill does in a second. I'll check the Discord, because apparently there's more info there. But if the character is an Astral Express character, then basically the assist skill will not consume their turn. Technically, it does consume their turn. You press the assist skill and they lose their turn, but then they gain an extra turn, so they basically didn't lose their turn. Only if they're an Astral Express character, though. And the assist skill, when Himeko uses the assist skill on her own turn, it does more damage, basically. And then, aside from the assist skill, most of Himeko's damage comes from her ultimate. And the ultimate, think of the ultimate as being very similar to Casterus's dragon. Himeko, quote-unquote, summons the Gundam suit, the giant mecha, and it launches orbital beams, or like, she's like Kamehamehas the enemy with her mech when she activates her ultimate, and she can shoot out multiple beams. Just like Casterus's dragon spits on them multiple times, right? Before it does its exiter, its explosion. Himeko's ultimate is similar, where she like spits on them multiple times. And she can choose between different type of beams to use in her ultimate to do more damage. And she gains stacks from using her ultimate beams. You don't need to know all the resource stuff. She presses her ultimate, summons a cast dragon, spits on the enemy. And then outside of her ultimate, she has this assist skill mechanic for her teammates, which is really interesting. And the assist skill does damage, basically. Can you use Himeko with your Evernight main DPS team? Maybe, we don't know yet, if Evernight will count as an Astral Express member. She Hawk them, basically? Why are we bringing back that meme? Yeah, Mother is spitting on them. Yeah. Evernight. Evernight, do we know where does Nanoka say it? Because Gachapase did not tell me whether it counted or not. Let me check. Where? Okay, Trailblaze Companions right here. Trailblazer, Himeko Nova, March 7th, Evernight. But not March 7th. Okay, I guess this just assumes both March 7ths. Evernight does count. Danheng and Baibar Lunai, Danheng Permancer Terai, Welt, Sunday. Okay. So basically everyone you would have expected, basically. Yeah, it's interesting. Sunday upscale, true. Half of them are Danheng, yeah. What would Himiko's best in slot teammate be in that case? Some kind of trio, probably, between RMC, Welt, and Sunday. And then Permancer Terai is obviously going to be her best in slot, sustain. Dill buff? Well, no. Evernight is counted as an Express member? Yeah, it's nice. Blade really works with her? I mean, in terms of his buffs just being generally good, I guess. He's not doing anything special for her, though. You smell Dill Nova Flare? I don't know about that. Assist skill time? Okay, let me put you on HSR real quick. Because I don't want to, like, leak anything. Where is the assist skill? Okay, but, like, there's stuff. One second. Hello? Did I not? Oh, what is this? Copy paste it into Google Doc? I did, but like... This is so long. Okay, whatever. Let me bring chat back on screen. What the heck? Font size 16. Oh, that's too big. Okay. This is crazy how you... Oh my god, there's more! What the heck?! Holy text! What the heck? I can't. Man! Like, do I want to read all this? Low-key? Orange. But then it like goes out of the... Drop it in Google Translate. Girl, this is impossible to read. I'll do my best. The relevant effects may Himiko's assist skill. The dedicated panel has not yet been final. Wait, why is it just repeating the same thing? Did I copy and paste it like incorrectly or what? Give me 1 second. Let me try copy and pasting it again. Something must have gone weird there. Let me just bust open a Google Doc, Loki. Give me 1 sec. Okay, this is much more readable. Okay. The dedicated panel for Himeko Nova's talent, Trailblaze Together With You, has not yet been finalized. It may be referenced via the underlined descriptions, yeah, as well as the talent skill, blah, 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 blah. These are all the people who count as... What is Sunday Companion Protocol Verdict? What is this? Is this hinting at something or not? Why does it say Sunday Companion Protocol Verdict? Oh, it's her different states, right? She has 2 different states. She has the verdict state, and she has the other state, the decimation state. So that's what it's referring. I see. The verdict state is the one that buffs herself. So Trailblazer, Himeko, March, Evernight, Danheng, Welt, and Sunday. What? No, we already knew all this. This is not new information, though. Right? Look, this is just telling us what the verdict state does, which we already read. When Himeko Nova deals ultimate damage, increases her crit damage by 100%. Yeah, Himeko Nova used their yeah, we already read all that. Companion plus small. Okay, and then Decimation is triggered by March 7th, Evernight, Welt. But it also said Evernight and Welt can trigger Verdict too. So do they just trigger both, or? Well, no, we don't know now. Because March, Evernight, and Welt are down here. But they're also up here, no? You're reading the wrong part. Danheng, Sunday. Okay, so I have to like put a enter here, right? And then this one is triggered by Trailblazer, Danheng's, Permanent Terrain. So okay. I needed the enter button. It copy and pasted in one solid block of text, so it was hard to know where I'm supposed to put the spaces. But yeah, there's probably supposed to be a space here. Okay. And then there's supposed to be a space here, probably. But yeah, this is probably what it looks like. Okay. Sorry, copy and paste got a little weird, but... Okay, so Welt's assist skill, is the team-wide buff. But low-key, the buff is, like, barely different. Right? It's only 20% crit damage difference. So, like, it barely matters, honestly. Probably want one from each group at least. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, and Sunday and Paramancer Tarai being in the same group that is kind of weird that they're in the same group. So you probably do want someone from this group plus Welt to trigger this one. I know it's not only 80% crit damage, but I'm just talking about in terms of the buffs. I know it does more though. But yeah, you probably want... I was just saying in terms of like, why does this one only buff her? If it's barely buffing it by any more than the team-wide buff. Like, it's basically just the same thing. But yeah, I think you want one from each group for sure. So Welt plus Sunday. And then you can still run to Hibita. Just because who else are you going to run, right? Can they add Sparkle to the shop for your Rin so you can get E2? True. Shield March, I guess! You could do that if... I mean, listen, Welt is a sustain, so... RMC and Welt probably best duo. I could see that until Sunday gets his Nova Flare. After they use their ultimate 2 times, immediately just one assist skill against the enemy at no cost. It's only 4 energy though? Like, what? I don't know what to say to that. What even is her kit? We went over it a bit. She basically launches assist skills, which is like the extra button you get during weekly bosses. And then most of her damage comes from her ultimate and from her allies consuming her assist skills. Will Sunday be her best? He'll be one of them for sure. Does Archer Rin still want Sparkle? Ideally, yes. She'd get the assist skill energy and the 4 energy, right? How much energy does the assist skill give? Do we know? Is it on here? I don't know if it's on here. None of these are the assist skill, right? Yeah, I don't think the assist skill is on Nanoka. Is Gil Saber gonna be cracked? It's gonna be a revival for Saber for sure. Does Gilgamesh work with Saber? Yes. He has a joint attack with Saber when Saber is on the team. And he regenerates 200 energy for her. Flat. I'm using Nanoka website right now. I can link it in chat. Is Dill finally getting a Nova Flare? I doubt it. Can Gil work alone? It's a bit... It looks a bit sus, because Gilgamesh has a 600 energy cost. And he regenerates his energy from, like, teammates with high energy using their ultimates. You know? So, like, that helps him with his own energy generation. And also, the damage multiplier of his ultimate just isn't that impressive, to be honest. The damage of his skill also isn't very impressive. The joint attack is where a lot of his value is. I'm pretty sus of Gilgamesh solo. With E2 Sparkle Quantum Set and S1 Rin, how much Death Shred? 30 from Sparkle, 20 from Quantum Set. How much is S1 Rin? I don't remember. I do not want to reload the site. 30% on Rin, so 80% Def Ignore on Rin from all that. No! Don't show! Okay, she looked adorable, but don't show the art. I can't show the art. That was a little sus. I'm exiting out of gacha-based stuff. I mean, she's so cute. Does Himeko work with Herta? Probably not. I would not expect either of these Erudition characters to be for Herta. Yeah, Rin gets 30 Death Shred for herself on her Lake Cone. Yeah, it's the same thing. Darren, chat's just moving really fast. You can try asking again, and we'll see if I see it. Now that we have the beta, what's your opinion on pulling Mortonax for a Saber team? Kinda sus. I don't know. Cause like, who's the second Nihility gonna be, right? I guess Welt, if you're comfortable running Welt Sustain. In that case, I think you could do it, if you're gonna run Welt Sustain. Does Trace 2 give the character ultimate on top of the extra turn? From Himeko? No, it is not a free ultimate, Darren. It's just saying that they can use their ultimate within the extra turn. Because the way extra turns work is extra turns cut in between characters' ultimates. So I assume the reason Himeko's Trace 2 is worded the way it is, the reason it's worded saying that the characters gain one extra turn during which they can use their ultimate is because extra turns usually cut in between ultimate usages. So this just makes sure it's not cutting in between. It's probably just for coding reasons. Similarly to how Silverwolf's enhanced basic attack, her throwing her loot boxes is worded as extra turns, just for coding reasons. Can Saridra be used with Himeko? No, definitely not. Himeko's skill does not do damage. It's just a team buff on Himeko's skill. Jacho Nova Flare will make him a sustain? Yeah, maybe. Can you use Himeko with Himeko? You technically can. I doubt it's gonna be that great, though. Himeko looks like she wants to invest in her supports rather than herself. I don't know. I mean, her Light Cone looks pretty nuts. Can you run Sustain Welt as an E1, or do you have to have his E4? E4 doesn't change his sustainability. E4 just makes his buffing better. So yes, E1 Welt can still be run as a sustain. Who do you think will be the best sustain for the Archer, Rin, Sparkle Core? Dehibita, Hyacinth, Huohuo, probably Huohuo. Her recommend team is Troll, Blade, Sparkle, Dehibita. For who? So it doesn't seem like Himeko Nova will actually be a revival for most of the Express members. Rather, all Express members buffer, yeah. Did Rin save Herta? No. Like, you could probably try to do it. Rin's probably just better as a hyper carry instead of being played with Herta. With Sparkle. Which one better, Archer Rin or Saber Gil? Give me time to test them out first. Astro Express is a legit team now. It is what Himeko wants to be run with, yeah. How insane is Archer now with Rin? Yeah, Archer and Rin, I don't know. That team looks kind of crazy. I don't know what to think of it. It does look pretty nuts. I'm a little scared. Which team should Rin want as a hyper carry? Probably just Sparkle and whoever else you have. Mortonax Blade, RMC for a free option. Basically, you just replace Archer with Rin. If you want to run Rin hyper carry. But ideally, you run her with Archer. What do you think Saber's new team would be then? Saber, Gilgamesh. Jury's out on who the last slot is. Tribby. You can't wait to skill 5 times with Archer without Sparkle out in middle. M-Blade works too, but it's just with M-Blade, you ideally have a second Nihility as well. So you ideally run Sustain Welt. RMC Cyrene is another sustainless team you can do, but I assume people are asking for sustain teams. So like Tribby, Huopo would be nice. When will animations leak? It usually takes a few hours. If you want Rin hypercarry, you run Archer, you just simply consume SP with Rin. But then what is Archer even doing there, you know? Is E1 Archer just better than Gilgamesh? If you're not gonna play Saber, I think there's an argument that E1 Archer is better. How good are Gil E1 and E2? Gil's E1 was pretty good, if I remember correctly. The E2 seemed pretty, like, kind of whatever. You don't have Tribby? You don't need Tribby. RMC is always a goated free option. Can Blade join the Astral Express now? True. Would you be cooked if you picked Gil if you don't have Saber? Give me some time. I don't want to make any conclusive statements until I've tested the characters out. Maybe Gilgamesh surprises me. Does Rin work with Saridra? Ooh. How does Saridra interact with Rin's skill? That's interesting. She's not gonna double this entire thing, right? That would be too insane. Right? She probably just gives you 1 extra hit. So it's probably just 1 extra 90% multiplier, which is very underwhelming, if that's all Saridra does. But if there's a world... if there's a world where Saridra doubles the usage outright, that sounds too crazy. That sounds way too crazy. That can't be real. Hopefully Rin hypercarry is good because you're not a big fan of Archer playstyle. Yeah, I think it looks decent to me. It is very bounce attack heavy though. You feel like she would need a way to replenish gem energy for Saridra to work? I mean, if you have enough skill points, you would just still play her with Sparkle. Is the collab banner going to last for various patches? Most likely. Yeah, it's Gil free plus Saber, or Archer free plus Rin. Which I think is an interesting way for them to do it. Maybe that's why Saridra is skill point bond in Currency Wars. Can M-Blade slot to team Rin, Archer, Sparkle? Yeah, that would be a really good 4th slot for Sustainless. How long do you think E2 Finan is going to be clearing? He's like pretty safe, I would say. He's pretty good. Best Himeko team right now? Dehibita for a sustain, probably. Danhang Permancer Tarai. And then you probably want Welt, because Welt is the only one. Maybe there's an Evernight team that you can run, but probably Himeko, Welt, Danhang Permancer Tarai, and then either Sunday or RMC. 4.4 AA also leaked. Are there any, like... Is the new boss... Don't tell me what the new boss is, but is the new boss in the 4.4 AA? Because if it is, I don't want to look. But if there's no spoilers in the Anomaly Arbitration, then we can take a look together. But someone just tell me if there are spoilers. No? As in no spoilers? Okay, we can take a look. House Cleaning Storm, okay. Wait, no, this is... Okay, Anomaly Arbitration. What do we got? Hi, Graphia! Do you guys think M-Blade Gil Saber will be a team they want? It does seem good, yeah. Okay, so the Pegasus and Lion are back. Spoiled? True. Oh, there's 2 Pegasi with Graphia too. Look, first buff. increases the all-type res pen for the skill damage and ultimate damage dealt by the character in position 1 by 50%. Hail Finon. That's gonna be great for my Finon. That's very funny, for sure. Yeah, that's great for Archer and Rin, too. Definitely. And she's Quantum Weak. Yeah, they're all Quantum Weak. Okay, Rin, Archer. Damn. Rin and Archer and Rin are gonna feel so crazy, by the way, on Rin's release. No way that team doesn't feel absolutely nuts. After an enemy target is hit by an ally's follow-up attack, damage taken by them increases by 15% for 2 turns. So 60% vulnerability for follow-up attack teams. So Mortonak's Blade is eating good too. Fair enough. And then, oh, obviously the Elation Chilling buff. All ally targets, all-type res pen increases by 20%, and the all-type res pen of Elation damage dealt increases by an additional 20%. So it's 40% res pen for Elation characters, as opposed to 50% res pen for skill and ult-based hypercarries. Mono Rem found dead in a ditch. Yeah, Mono Rem will have to use this one, just for the 20% all-type res pen that it gives at a baseline. Notice how you said Mortonak's Blade is eating good, but not Ash. Oh, okay, we're looking into it too much. Does E2 Archer have value now? Like, not really. E2 Archer is fine. It's nothing crazy, but... what are these? Ooh, taunting. It's a little, okay. At the start of battle, one ally character with the highest speed has their speed reduced by 20%, and one ally character with the lowest speed has their speed increased by 15%. Okay, we'll have to take this into account for Finon team speed tuning. Fire Quantum Weakness. We know Saber and Gil are gonna get ditched. Yeah, it's a bit sad for Saber Gil for sure. To give the team Quantum Imprint to fight other... I mean, it's not a bad Eidolon, of course, but... Yeah. These debuffs don't affect Finon that much, which is nice for me. How does the HP compare? 34 million HP total. Graphia has 28 million HP total. Only 3 million HP on the okay. The Pegasi in Wave 2 have less HP than the Pegasus on Wave 1, so that's nice. Finon gets a double meteor with 80% res pen with E2 and Ceridra with this buff. Yeah, but like 80% res pen, I don't know. You're getting a lot of res pen at that point. It's not as crazy as it sounds. Obviously, it's good. Not to like downplay it. 34 mil HP again total. Yeah, but I don't really remember the mechanics of Graphia. Graphia doesn't like summon a bunch of stuff, does she? She summons some stuff, I guess. I haven't fought her much. I didn't really test against her. E2 Rin or E2 Sparkle, what is better for Archer? I would have to remember Rin's Eidolons. Let me look real quick. It should be Sparkle E2. Okay. Let's check the Knights now. Knight 1. Enemy target, okay, it has the taunting debuff. Argenti with the taunting debuff. Okay. Argenti is a pretty straightforward boss. Firefly is gonna eat this stage alive. Doesn't that Equilibrium buff cook Elation teams? Equilibrium buff? It hurts them for sure, yeah. Okay, this looks very straightforward. This one is... Okay, it's not a Pure Fiction-esque stage. Each time after an enemy target is attacked by allies, damage by them decreases by 2%. And you can only reduce it with follow-ups, okay. Or aha. When entering combat, reduces ally target's energy by 50%. Okay, that's the worst. We hate this one. How much fire weakness do they need in this anomaly, by the way? Fire Week, 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 King, Fire Week, Fire Week, Fire Week, Fire Week. Like, hello? Does Himeko need everything to be weak to fire? Okay, it's fine. Rin has a global passive? No. There's a lot of lightning too. Well, this is the Ashblade stage. So this one should be weak to fire and lightning. And then I guess this one's for Himeko. And then Night 3. Okay, yeah. Ill Wish! At the start of ally target's turn, they lose 500 HP. Okay. Mono Rem found dead in a ditch. Yeah, none of these are great for Mono Rem. I mean, this stage is like low-key fine for them. They're Ice Weak, so Mono Rem's gonna be chilling there. 6 million HP Full Wish. What did Full Wish have over here in King? 12 million times 2. This one has half the HP. Okay, that's very doable. Finon eats that Night 3 alive? Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, this is definitely a Finon night. Was her gameplay released? Animations are gonna take a while. Evernight getting saved by Himeko Nova. Yeah, I wonder how the Himeko Nova Evernight team is gonna perform. I am interested in that. Honestly, these don't look that bad, in my opinion. Archer isn't great into any of these. Like, you're gonna just have to try and brute force Night 1 with Archer. Archer's good into the King, but the Knights don't have any great stages for Archer. What V1 Himeko Nova teams are you considering? Yeah, there's a lot of ones for sure. Definitely some of the ones you listed. You lost E1 Yao to OG Wolf? Oh no. Why are they allergic to... I was also gonna comment on the lack of wind weakness for Saber. Should you sleep and wake up with the animation? Yeah, probably. How many Trailblazer companions does Himeko need? She doesn't have any need for Trailblazer companion. Well, she needs one Trailblazer companion to activate her planet ornament set, and her light cone. But other than that, the main benefit is that Trailblazer companions don't lose their turns when they activate her assist skill. Usually, when a character activates Himeko's assist skill, they lose their turn. But Astral Express characters do not lose their turn when they use her assist skill. So that's the benefit of using Astral Express characters with her. They don't necessarily give her any more buffs or anything. It's just that they don't get punished from her assist skill. Yeah, unless E2. Yeah, Himeko's E2 makes it so that any character no longer gets screwed over by her assist skill. Is RMC a third good slot for Gil and Saber? Yeah, for sure. For sure, he'll be one of the better options. What's an assist skill? If I go and fight Sunday... You know how we get to summon the train when we fight Sunday? That's an assist skill. And that's probably how it's gonna work with Himeko. We're like assuming right now, but...
Let's try
this button right here, the R button that summons the train, that seems to be the assist skill. We don't technically know what it's gonna look like. Can someone explain why Himeko has tiny damage multipliers? A lot of her damage is coming from this assist skill. And the ultimate, she gets to use it, like, she gets to shoot it 6 times. The orbit lasers, right? So she's not doing, like, damage per screenshot type of damage. Basically, Cast V2. I do think there are similarities to Casterus for Himeko for sure. 240% AoE plus 805% bounce. Yeah, I guess depending on how many times you get to launch her particle beam and her orbital pulse, right? It'd be crazy if you can replace Cass with Himeko on Monorem. I assume that's what the Robin SP is going to be for, based on leaks. Robin SP is supposed to be placed in Monorem, supposedly. Assist skill count as skill damage? I don't know. It doesn't. I don't believe it says anywhere if it counts as skill damage or not. I'm kind of. I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't say. We need more info. I kind of expect it to count as skill damage, just because the anomaly buffs skill damage. But we'll have to see. Would you ever use Gilgamesh without Saber? I would be sus of that. Would you want Himeko to be the last one to act since her turn resets the assist skill on everyone? How many assist skill usages does she get at baseline again? I have to recall. She gets it from her ultimate, right? Or it's in her talent, though. Can you explain what is assist skill? The train that you use against the Sunday weekly boss, basically. Can member sprites use assist skill on their turns? Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. Oh, MGR, you might have cooked. Maybe that is where the Evernight synergy comes from. Member sprites get to use her assist skill? And in that way, you get to skip Evie's turn to build up more Memoria stacks for Evernight to launch bigger nukes? Wait, you could be cooking. There's some interesting stuff you could do there with Himeko and Evernight if the Member sprites get to consume the assist skill. I like that. And Mem too, obviously, with RMC. You might be cooking. E2 Himeko with Super Break? I'm sure someone's gonna do it. Yeah, Emiko, Evernight, that's their ship name, I guess, Everco. Evernight, Himeko, RMC Hyacinth, I could see it. Her role is to lightly buff, deal some AoE damage and advance allies. She doesn't actually advance allies. Wouldn't that mean E2 breaks the Evernight synergy if member sprites can use assist skills? I mean, not necessarily. That's not the main reason you would use it, to lose out on Evie's turns. You just get more assist skills in general if member sprites can use it. But again, how many assist skills does she get at a baseline? I don't know where it says. I don't recall. She doesn't consume any when she assists skills on her own turn. It's only one max? Okay, then you probably... Wait. Yeah, it does seem like it's only one use of her. So she probably wants to be fast. E2 says that it increases to 2? Yeah. Someone was just asking if you want her to be slow for everyone to consume the assist skills. But yeah, if she only gets one usage of it, probably wants to be decently fast then. Okay. Or, again, you can just play, like, Hyperspeed Sunday. Or RMC action advancing her. There's some interesting things you can do. A Sunday-less team look like for Himeko? Sunday, low-key, might not even be best. Like, RMC might just be better. Yeah, she's not getting the max true damage buffs from RMC because of her energy, but... Yeah, no Nova Flares. If the Evie skip happens, would you be able to skip Mem buff and delay Mem to when you want it? Maybe, but also not really, because Mem will just action to advance itself back up. And so will Evie. So low-key, that probably wouldn't even work. I was just spitballing. Nanoka has recommended teams and light cones if you refresh. Okay, but we trust Nanoka's recommended stuff? Like, do I care? You know? You catch my drift? The site updated Rin teams. Okay, but like, who cares about what the site recommends? Why is this something, like, why do we trust Nanoka to recommend teams, you know? I mean, no shade. Nanoka is a great website. I use it for the leaks, but... How much are they gonna break Rin's kneecaps in V3? Rin does look really good. Partially because of how strong Archer already is. So I am interested to see how this beta develops for Rin. Doesn't it list the game recs? The game recommends some very suspicious stuff. So, you know. Sunday Nova will probably make him best later on. We'll see what Sunday's Nova Flare does. I bet they recommended Sunday for Eva like the live stream. True. Yeah. Wow. There's a lot of exciting stuff here. I'm gonna have to work on my first impressions video. So today's stream is gonna be a bit on the shorter side while I work on the video for my first impressions. But before I leave, I told Flamestar I would attempt a plight clear on their account with their E6 Evanescia. So I will do that while we continue to talk about the leaks. So let me go idle screen real quick and bear with me while I log into Flamestar's account. And we're gonna do a plight clear while we talk about the rest of the leaks. And then I'm gonna end stream sometime within the next 30 minutes so I can get started on my first impressions video. All right. All right, we're in Himeko's account. Himeko's account? We're in a Flamestar's account, rather. My bad. You need to see animations for it to really make sense. Yeah, but I'll get started on my script anyway. Rin is a 1-star in Currency Wars. That's good. You can get her early then. All right, let's attempt this plate clear. The team investments look like this. It is E6 Ava, E1, S1 Yaoguang. The Yaoguang might need more investment for the plate clear to be doable. I'm also sus of Huohuo keeping us alive. That was a big issue, I believe, that we were facing. Our Hyacinth is E0 S1. We might have to run Hyacinth to survive, but we'll see. Okay. Anomaly. Let's do this. How do you sign up for AA Clear? Just DM me on Discord. But we're just doing this to end the stream off. Let's go to Plight. We'll try a run with EMC, I guess. I'm a little sus on if EMC is actually going to be best here. Please give me the big glow sticks. Thank you. Alrighty. Ow. Let's cast all of our ultimates. What's happening right now? I'm just doing a plate clear on Flamestar's account. Or I'm attempting a plate clear while we talk about the leaks. No gameplay yet. I'll hold the Ava ult until after this. How much damage are we doing? Okay, she does get the ultimate after that Aha instant, so let me cue her ultimate right after Aha. We're not really doing viewer AAs. I'm just doing one plate attempt on Flamestar's account before I end stream to work on my first impressions video. Just to keep stream going a little longer so we can keep talking about the leaks together. And mine is net. I don't know about that one. Archer and Gil. Yeah, I'm excited to look at the Eidolon visuals. I can't look on stream because I would get in trouble, but I am very hyped for that for sure. What is the meaning of MV and HSR kit lingo? Basically the damage multiplier. Like how Rin's ultimate has 600% damage multiplier. So we say that it's a 600% MV. Okay, cue the Evanescia ult. Band together to pay your legal fees if you got in trouble? Well, thank you. Is Inhibitor S1 actually good enough to sustain Blade? Define good enough, I guess. Would be my... what I would say. I low-key don't want this guy to do his damage reduction move, but... Thank you for following Last Romeo. Can Rin use 4-piece Quantum? Yes, I would expect it to be one of her better choices. Okay, let's cue the Evanescia ult after this. You think Himeko E2 will change her team heavily? The new buff? It could. It's definitely giving her a lot of flexibility. Okay, let the ult go. Emiya lovers will arise. I do love me my Emiya. Ow. Okay, you're gonna summon your guys. Is EMC gonna survive this? Rin teams outside of Archer? You can run a hyper carry, Rin. Okay, they're targeting Huohuo, which is nice. Oh! Emergency Ava ult to heal Huohuo. And the team in general. Oh my god, okay, there goes Ava. That's the global passive used, which is a little sus. Is Himeko Nova Sunday Welt Inhibitor a good team? Yeah, I would expect that to be one of her standard team comps. Okay, we killed that guy over there. Guessing no more blade pulls? Yeah. Oh! I panic ulted! Okay, oh, okay, he killed Huohuo anyway, though. Let's try it with Hyacinth, I guess, since we're just dying with Huohuo. Is Rin worth pulling if you don't have Sparkle? Don't ask me if characters are worth pulling or anything like that yet. I need more time, to test out the characters. Do we know Gil and Rin's roles? Yes, they are both sub-DPSs, for Archer and Saber, respectively. Theoretically, if your brother wanted to use Gil but doesn't have /want Saber, can he be slotted into M-Blade Ashbel Sustainless, assuming M-Blade E2? He can. I just wouldn't expect him to be anything extraordinary. You know? Can't find your Discord link? Is it not in the description of the stream, MGR? It should be in this, or the name of me on Discord. But ! Discord sometimes doesn't work. Let me type it in chat for you just in case. All right, that should bring up the... Well, is it actually? YouTube sometimes gets weird and doesn't work. Okay, there's the link to the Discord.
People always say that the will observe the heavens with my divination.
Let's cue the Evanescia ult after this aha instant.
Don't thank me.
Yeah, I'm very hyped for the animations for sure. I think the animations are gonna clear up a lot in regards to Himeko. I feel that, Alexar. Yeah, these 4.4 characters are looking a little nuts. I don't know. Please hit EMC. Thank you. Let's cue her ult before the aha instant goes. Yeah, no Nova Flares. Those were probably pushed back. Has the Himeko kit been shown? Yes. I'll have a video uploaded going over my first impressions and explanations on how the kits work. These things are hitting through Hyacinth? Yeah, it's pretty scary. Oh! Okay. Gotta cue her ult there before the elation skill. What the heck? She just... Okay, the debuff just killed her. It's a little sus. Okay, please.
Troublemaker.
This is fine. You wonder if Gil as current is enough to revive Saber for a decent length of time? Yeah, we'll have to see. Are you okay, Ava? Good lord. Hyacinth, please?
Thanks. Now I can go another 500 years.
The debuff is there to help Mono Rem team. I mean, Mono Rem needs all the help they can get in this stage for sure. Hyacinth needs to refresh Ika. We are in a lot of danger right now. Okay, at least we explode those guys. Oh my god.
Whoa, you're way over the limit.
Have to ult here before we lose our certified banger stats.
The rules of the game.
Does Hyacinth sustain more than Dehipita, assuming both skill spam? She should, yeah. Also, we have S1 Hyacinth. Oh god! Oh, okay. The Elation skill doesn't count to action advance it, which is interesting. Let's resummon Ika.
Thanks. Now I can go another 500 years.
I let it hit me
I decide. The
so that we could get more energy before I Ava ult on it to kill it and get us to the next wave.
Your moment to shine.
Ava?
All eyes are on you.
You have to change Gil's ult multiplier to a crazy degree if he is playing without Saber to give some value. Yeah, I think that would be a good change as well. It's ult and Q Ava's ult right after it.
My divinations. I decide. The rules
This Ava is E6. We're fighting against Plight.
the clock. An explosive start.
All martial arts are
With S1 and E2 Sparkle, I'm pretty sure Rin reaches 100% def fed with Quantum Set. I think it's 80%?
Just out of line.
Can the HP loss at turn start kill you? Yes. It says that it can be fatal. Yeah, this effect can be fatal right here. So we gotta be pretty careful.
Thanks. Now I can go another 500.
That's so rude. True. Let me Ava ult first, because we're gonna overcap an energy here. And like, at this high of certified banger, we're not losing out on too much damage. You would like to play Gil without Saber? Yeah, I'll have to do testing. Like, I probably won't be streaming for the next few days, because I'm going to be working on a lot of videos and doing a lot of testing.
Hilarious.
Okay, let me Ava ult while it's still on the single target.
The rules of the game. The game
Ult again while it's still single target. Shields do block the HP drain, yes.
the rules of the game. See you later.
Okay, I guess I could have waited until her turn, but it's not the biggest deal in the world.
Thanks. Now I can go another 500 years.
Okay, he crowd controls Hyacinth, that's fine. I guess I would have preferred he crowd control EMC, since Aha would have cleansed anyway.
The clock. An explosive start.
Gil and Saber will charge Mem a lot. That's true, yeah. Did you miss the kits? We did go over them already, but I will have a YouTube video covering my first impressions and initial explanations on how the kits work.
Trailblazer, yeah. Your moment to
Let's Ava ult immediately after the EMC ult.
I decide. The rules of the game.
Okay, I want all the bugs to die before I use the next Ava ult.
Just out of line.
Okay, let's hold the Ava ult. Would an E2 Sparkle, E1 Archer, Rin, and E1 Dehipta be good enough to carry in the Stellar mode? Yeah, that definitely sounds good enough.
Scatter.
Sounds like a really strong team. We'll basic attack on EMC here.
now I can go another 500.
Skill ult combo.
I decide. The rules of the game.
How much damage? Okay, only 10% of his HP. It's a bit rough out here. Ugh, we are running out of cycles. Just because Hyacinth doesn't do much for us defensively.
Just out of line. The game is fixed.
How long does it take for new character gameplay to be revealed? Generally a few hours.
Just out of line. I decide. The rules of the game.
How much damage? Okay, I'm just gonna ult to make him next phase.
The rules of the game.
No! Frickin' way. Please kill. Yeah, the NKD references are cute for sure. Please just die. Ika died. All those clean 10% HP just to fail now, right? Okay, there we go.
All martial arts are mine to command.
The game is fixed. You've stepped out of line.
Okay, cat controlling Hyacinth is fine.
Guys, have some sunshine. I've been healed. Awesome.
Nanoka recommended more snacks over Sparkle. Yeah, but like, why are we listening to the Nanoka recommendations, you know?
Do your I decide. The rules of the game.
The fixed energy generation does not work with the ERR stat, Maester.
Troublemaker.
20 minutes till testers can play, you mean like, what? I don't know about that.
Game is fixed.
Not that I know the exact times, but...
You've stepped out of line.
Okay, we'll press our ult here. Okay, start off a chain reaction. Okay, not quite. We are running out of time. I'll try a different team after this. Weird for them to give him ERR and Eidolons and Cone then. I mean, it affects his other ways of getting energy.
I've been healed. Awesome.
Can I save Hyacinth's ultimate for after he uses this attack? Just to heal us back to full. We have a global passive. Oh, we don't have a global passive. Low-key, we didn't have the damage to get this clear anyway. But let's try this with Tribi instead. Tribi's gonna help us a lot with getting rid of the debuff stacks on the king. S5. It is E1 as well. Bone's not doing much for us here, but we'll just go with it.
That one is hard to persuade. All's revealed. Let's observe this. Title fall without a trace.
Aha is gonna be slower now.
Stars favor us.
And obviously less energy for Evanescia
Out of line.
without EMC, but we'll just make do. You still can't 3-star Knight 2. I haven't tried any of the Knights yet.
Have some sunshine. I've been healed. Awesome. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Okay, Tribi follow-ups are getting rid of the debuffs. That's really good.
Divination says this will shock. People will observe the heavens with my divinations.
Let Aha go, and then we'll Ava ult Q it right after.
An explosive star. The game is fixed. Do your I decide. The rules.
Next stream in 3 days or so, something like that. Yeah, after I've gotten ample testing in.
You've stepped out of line.
Okay, let's save Ava's ult.
The bigger the hair. See you later.
Hitting Ava would be nice.
Blessings.
We'll ult here. Ika died, it's fine.
The rules of the game.
Himeko, Sig, Big, and E2 is so far. Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking with that Himeko late cone. Will there be enough pulls for Himeko E0 S1 during this patch and hers? Close to enough, I would say. Right? Generally, there is.
Stepped out of line.
Okay, let's let Yagwang take her turn first before we do DD. Ow, this is gonna hurt. It's fine. You'll pick up a hobby while you're not streaming? True. Okay, Ava will wait for her turn to skill and then ult. Hit Ava for more bangers, please. Thank you. Skill ult. And we'll get another ult after this. Goodbye, Nessie Poo. Oh, we did not get another ult. She just barely didn't get enough. Oh my god. Well, that's bad, using the global passive there.
The game is fixed. Trouble ahead. Fateful clouds scatter.
Okay, she is cooked there. I guess I needed to ult with her to try and get Tribby's ultimate there.
All's revealed. Cannot fall without a
But we'll see if we have the damage this time. Hyson is kind of not doing anything. Surviving is doing a lot, if you ask me. Survival helps.
trace.
You know, it's nice to not die. Oh, I didn't ult in time. Dan Hung works also. Does he? I'm sus of Dan Hung. Also, Hyson's better for damage, so we would rather just have Hyson. Did you see Gil Lakehone? I did not see the art on it yet, no.
Divination says this will
How much AV would Fushuen die here? Yeah, Fushuen's not surviving this.
People will observe the heavens with my divinations.
You just need to skill on him? Yeah, but he's just doing less for this team.
Thank me. The game is fixed.
You saw a Silver Wolf 999 E6 with full ETS1 teammates also not being able to clear.
Rules of the game.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
You've stepped out of line. The things of the head.
Skill ult.
Stereo, I decide. The rules of the game.
And then we'll wait out until the next AHA instant. Low-key, we probably just need better RNG for Ava to not die.
An explosive
Sounds good, Pixie Bun. Have a good rest of your day. You're excited to see your reaction to the art? I guess I could look while not showing it on stream, right? Let me do that right now, actually. While you guys are looking here, let me go look at the art. And you guys can you can just listen to my reactions. Oh, Himiko's gorgeous. Okay, Gil. Oh, it's his douchebag outfit, right? Okay, Tribby, she's doing the funny voice line. Yeah, that's like the douchebag civilian Gilgamesh outfit from Unlimited Blade Works. Fair enough. He do be showing a lot of chests though. What's he looking all delectable for? Oh, I do have to look at the Eidolon art too. I can do that now. Rin's art is so cute. That's her scene from her father's laboratory. And then Himeko. Oh, Himiko's gorgeous. Look at her. And she's like holding a planet in her hand. Okay, let me look at the Eidolons. Obviously not showing them on stream. Oh, Himiko's gorgeous, as always. Gilgamesh and Rin. Rin's Eidolons. Oh, Rin is doing the tsundere thing in E4, in her E4, of course. Rin's E3 is really cute. Oh, okay! The E5, well, the E3 too. The E3 and E5 on Rin. Having the pendant, those who know. It's interesting. And then Gilgamesh's Eidolons. Oh my god! Oh, he looks so much like Archer in the E6 from the back view. Yeah, the hair on Gil's E4, sir? Holy. It's just it's a different type of look for him. I wasn't expecting it. Hello, sir. Aw, his E6 is named Soul That Bore Friendship. And Tosaka's E6 is named Nailed It This Time. Very funny. His light cone looks really good. Oh, yeah. I mean, again, it's his douchebag outfit, but it does look good. Low-key, I should Ava ult before it summons these things. Maybe they'll hit Ava for a little more certified bangers here.
Stereo, I
You wanted him with the Playboy hair? Fair enough.
Guys, so leave it with
Thank you for your help.
Okay, we get the Hyacinth ult here.
Maybe. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
But listen, the most gorgeous one in this patch is Himeko. Don't get it twisted now.
Done playing yet? See you later.
Himeko is looking so good.
Do your I decide.
No! Girl, I love Rin too, but did you see Himeko?
Trouble ahead. Faithful cloud scout.
Himiko's slaying. Don't die, please, thank you.
That only.
When are we gonna get gameplay? Usually it takes a few hours, so
Out of line.
gonna have to wait a bit. Man, no tribute DDD. Okay, there was the global passive, yikes. Having to use it here is not great. What do you think it's the Rin free light cone options? Don't kill me! Oh god, I'm dead. Okay, I guess I needed to just let Hyacinth's turn come naturally. Rin free light cone options. The Herda Store one's probably fine.
Without a trace.
It gives speed, which could be nice. Passkey?
Stars favor us.
The game is fixed.
There are some really good E4 arts. We need to do a tier list ranking Eidolon arts.
Have some sunshine. I've been healed. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Thank you for your help.
Surely you just try. Whoa! We are not surviving with Whoa.
People will observe the heavens with my divinations.
Okay, cue the Ava ult.
Test of luck. An explosive start.
It's just out of line.
Fine on E4 is very beautiful, yeah.
Do your I decide.
We can survive. I just have to pay attention to the horse instead of looking at chat all the time. Let me lock in a fraction more than I have been. Take a sip of water.
Blessing in disguise.
Whoa, you're
All right.
Do your I decide. The world
Fine on everything is beautiful. True.
That only. Don't thank me.
is just out of line. The game is fixed.
Okay, it's at 2 out of 4. Thank you for the stretch, lady. I should have Ava ulted before this tribute turn. Let's just do it now. Before it summons its summons and the damage gets too diluted. Let's let it summon its summons before I tribute ult for more AoE. Surely animations are out when you wake up. They should be. I would expect them to. Oh god! Okay, they're targeting Ava. That's a bit scary. Don't die, Ava. Okay?
Have some sunshine.
Thank you for your help.
Hyacinth ult.
Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Thank you for your
Pretty scary.
Thought I was just a thief.
Skill ult before she loses her certified bangers.
Do your I decide. The world
E4 Archer better than E4 Gil. Is E4 Archer the one with Archer's hair down? Because I agree with that.
is just out of line.
Okay, I think we can survive this time. Yeah, especially since Yaguang isn't gonna hit the horse, so it's not gonna trigger its angry move.
test of luck.
Archer's always better than Gil.
Explosive start.
I probably agree, yeah. Oh god, this is gonna kill us again, though. Right? But maybe Ava kills here.
Just out of line.
I have to Ava ult. Oh, no! Okay. We're chilling. Okay, and then the Ava ult isn't used. Okay, that went perfectly.
So leave it with
I'm gonna Yaguang ult on Yaguang's turn.
Observe the heavens.
Is Blade SP good for Evanescia, or should you pull E1 Yaguang instead? I would pull E1 Yaguang instead of Blade, if it's only for Evanescia. Blade is flexible though, so if you need that flexibility for other teams, I could see an argument for Blade. But if you're not worried about your other teams and you're just looking for an Ava upscale, then definitely I would just choose the E1 Yaguang.
Rules of the game.
Okay, we're gonna Ava skill into ult before she loses certified bangers. And while Scaricapaz is still in single target. Damage is alright. That's fine, because Aha will cleanse her anyway. And low-key, her getting hit for energy by that is not the worst thing in the world. Okay, we break Scaricapaz. Ava gets that.
Just out of line. Open up. Don't leave it with me. I've been healed.
Let's kill the other bug.
Restore the skies.
Perfect. Skill ult.
Here we go. I decide. The rules of the game.
Saber Light Cone or his signature for Gil? Give me time to test them first before I recommend stuff. This is E6, Evanescia. This is Plight. This is not regular King. This is the Plight hard mode, so
Thank you for your help.
E6 is kind of mandatory. I don't know if we're gonna be able to clear even with it.
Stars favor us.
Oh, just barely not enough energy. We'll get enough energy right after this, though.
The game is fixed.
People always say that the will
Can I
of heaven can't be
hold the Ava
overcome.
ult even after this? Or should I queue the Ava ult here? I don't want to waste energy, so I'm gonna queue the Ava ult.
With my divinations.
Do we know if they are adding any new materials in 4.4? They are not. I believe we would know if they were.
The rules of the game.
Okay, Aha goes off. I think this is doing worse than EMC so far. I think.
Just out of line. Here we go. I
Dump our damage on him while he's being just broken, just for more damage. Because all bosses, all enemies take more damage while their weakness broken. And while he's in single target. That's important too, of course. We'll kill him with the next Ava ult. Let's just let's just next phase him here.
The rules of the game.
Okay.
The game is fixed.
We do more damage on the ult, but we got more attack with the EMC. Yeah.
Restore the skies.
But in the long run, Tribu's helping us a lot, because her follow-ups reduce the debuff. Okay, that's pretty bad. Well, she'll take some extra hits here. So not the worst thing in the world. Let's keep skilling with you.
Thank you for your help.
Okay, Aha goes off. Only 100 more AV left. It's a bit sus. E6 Silverbolt versus E6 Ava. Which one is stronger?
The game is fixed.
It's like matchup dependent. Are animations going to leak today? They usually leak a few hours after the info drops, yeah.
Thought I was just
Is it possible to sustain this king? Possible? Probably. But very difficult because the debuff
See you later.
obviously drains HP.
I decide. The rules of the game.
Gil's original outfit looks better than this? Depends on what you're talking about. I think Gil looks so good, with his art and, his drip marketing. Please survive. Okay. Hyacinth! Save me! Hyacinth! Not even close.
Thank you for your help.
I'm not trying any more anomaly clears after this one. Oh god, this is gonna... Oh, my Yaguang ult! Okay, cleanse my Yaguang. Thank you. Then posted animations soon.
Serve the heavens with my divinations.
What time gameplay of Himeko? Who knows? Good question. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's gonna be enough damage. The bugs are still pretty healthy too. We would need to start whittling them down a lot. Like right about now. One more DDD, one more AHA instant in the works.
Whoa, you're playing around? That's ridiculous.
Skill ult.
I decide. The rules
We're gonna
of
break
the
him.
game.
That'll kill the bugs. We're in single. There's no way we do 70% of its HP though, even though we're in single target now for Ava.
Trouble stars favor us.
Yeah, we can get it to like 50% HP left, but other than that,
You stepped out of
looks
line.
a bit hard.
The game is fixed.
One last Ava ult probably is all we get.
The rules of the game. You stepped out of line. Leave it with me.
Thank you for your help.
Got a Tribute ult here to lower its
Spell the glue.
debuff thing even more.
Sky.
Dim, phone posted, rent animations anytime now. Okay, we'll keep streaming until the animations then.
Here we go. I decide. The rules of the game.
46% HP left. Okay. Yeah, probably more investment needed on the Yagwang, I guess. I don't know if the E2 Yagwang would even be enough though, to be honest. If we could find a way to survive with Huofo, maybe... I just don't know how on earth we're surviving with Huofo. Need E2 Nihilux, true.
All's revealed.
It'll fall without a trace.
Baneful clouds scatter.
Okay, let's see if this works. I kind of need them to hit Tribby.
Fortune favors the
Is that true?
Is it coming? Are you gonna let it win?
people always say
Cast all of our ultimates.
the heavens with
Yagwang E2 really that good for Silverwolf? It's like fine. I wouldn't say it's really good.
There we go. I decide. The rules.
Just dodge, true. Yeah, we have to queue the second Ava ult right now.
that omen. Don't thank me.
You stepped out of line.
Huofo E2? I don't remember.
The game is fixed. Here we go. I decide. The rules of the game. You stepped out of
Okay,
line.
we could launch another Ava ult before it gets its damage reduction here,
I decide.
which we might as well. Sounds good, Crossdan. Have a good night. Yeah, Elation Sustain would help. Pearl should have released by now, but she got pushed back. Ow! What the heck?
Story's not
He just randomly decided to punch Ava. I'm probably gonna need that global passive later. So like, I can't afford to use it up there. Surely.
You stepped out of line.
Let's ult on Ava before it summons its side guys. Can Rin be played as a main DPS with E6? Even before E6, I think there's some main DPS potential there.
Divination. Thank you for your help.
Okay, they're targeting Huofo, which is fine.
Whoa, yep, see you later.
Girly can tank that. You're dead on the boss ult? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need that gold passive.
Stars favor us.
Oh my god.
The heavens with my divination.
Thank you for following Mika forever. Like, should I just reset now?
Thank me.
Because that was so unfortunate that he decided to punch Ava.
You stepped out of line.
Okay, we kill these bugs. Oh, they're all really low. So let me ult. Gameplay's out? Okay. On Dim's Twitter probably, right?
Master Fox.
I cannot show it on stream, but I will look. Dim. What? Where? Hello? Oh, Himeko Nova attack and technique.
You know.
Oh, Star Railverse? Yeah, I'll link it. Okay, you guys can listen to it. Oh, she looks gorgeous. Oh, she shoots. Wait, the spear shoots? It's also a gun? That's crazy. I was not expecting the spear to. What the? What is that technique? What the heck? What is happening? What the? Well, I didn't watch that again. Oh my god! She goes first person shooter mode? In her mech? Okay, that's awesome. That's pretty sick. Okay, let me open this page and wait for the rest of the... Oh, Gilgamesh attack and technique. Okay. Oh, Rin Tosaka attack and technique. Okay, Rin looks good in game. She's gonna use her Gunder shot, right? Yep. And her technique is just gonna like do a magic circle or something, or a command spell. Oh, it's her jewels, of course. Ugh, the jewels look so pretty. Okay, let's check out Gilgamesh now. Oh, he looks so good in game. Oh, look at him showing all that tummy. Okay, Gate of Babylon. His technique is just gonna like drink from a goblet. Oh no, obviously it's Enkidu. His technique was literally called Enkidu. So yeah, it's the chains. That's diabolical. The chains literally look like what he did against Berserker when he committed the crime against Ilya. And against Iskander too, when he used Enkidu. Looks good though. He looks... His face when he does his regular attack, he's like so done with everything. Okay, where are the rest of the animations? Come on. I need to see the in-battle animations. They're probably coming out as we speak, so let's just keep doing the clear. And the animations will be coming out. The animations are coming out on Star Rail versus Twitter. Why do you keep remembering the most traumatic parts of it? Well, Ilya is my favorite character. So of course I remember Ilya's parts, right? Leak racing right now. Oh, competitive leaking. You're cooking. The animations are going to be a lot slower because Dim said they are uploading very slow on the Telegram. Well, we already got some of the animations, so how bad can it be? They literally already have the character animations posted. So just show them in game too, you know? Right? Okay, let's double Ava ult before she loses her bangers. Yeah, Himeko's technique is pretty crazy. Oh, they said 3 hours because the videos... Oh, so the videos are already recorded, but they're just taking a long time to upload. Okay, like the rest of the videos are taking a long time to upload. Okay, then we'll probably end stream after this attempt of flight. If the rest of the animations are gonna take that long. That's fine. Gil snatched ways? Yeah, Gil looks good for sure. They're coming in 3 hours apparently. And I'm not staying here for 3 hours because I have a video to work on. Ava ult here. Good morning, Amy. Let's get this going. Let's let her elation skill go off. And then we'll queue another ult. Queue another ult before her certified bangers run out. Dim is being sarcastic. He's going to post them on Twitter. Who do I believe? Are you just trying to make me like stream for longer, or what's going on here? The run looks good in terms of damage, but we're dead when Scaricapaz uses his big thing. Because we already used the global passive. Like, we're screwed this run.
It's just out of line. Whoa, you're out? That's my deal. So you, I decide the rules of the game.
Late to the party here. Would Archer plus Rin plus Quantum Silver Wolf work as a core? Sparkle would be better, but you can. That's definitely one thing you can do.
It's just out of line.
I just have to use the Ava ult here to next phase him.
The rules of the game.
So you need E2. Well, I don't know if the damage is good enough either. It might be. It might not be. Oh, Yagwong!
Meeting us will cost you.
People will observe the heavens with my divination.
Is Himeko good in high cost? Ask me again after I've tested her. When is the gameplay of Himeko SP? I've gotten conflicting information. I will stream for another like 20 minutes and see if it releases. And if not, I will just assume it's not coming. Until another like 3 hours. Good morning, Bridget. What's the cost of the team? E6 Ava. E1 Yagwong. E1 Tribi. E1 Fofo. Fofo ultimate, please. No, these guys don't attack. This guy's about to morb all over me.
Thought I was just a mask. See you later. So you, I decide.
What if it comes in 25 minutes? Then I'll watch it off stream.
It's just out of line.
Zila posted the animations, all of them already? I saw the basic attacks and the techniques already. I'm waiting for the rest.
Troublemaker. I'd like to
In battle? Okay, let me refresh. I don't see it. Also, Gil and Rin's... Oh, no, the stuff is right there. They're posting new boss? Where are they posting it? This sounds like fake news. Anyway. Are we dead here? Ava, please. Please live, Ava.
Game is fixed.
Oh my god, if we didn't use the global passive earlier. 88% HP, it might have been doable. It's out where? Not on my Discord, which is where it usually comes from. Okay, now it's out. Now it's out. 40 seconds ago. I can't show it on stream, but you can listen to... Oh my god! Himeko is aura farming! What the heck? The Gundam behind... Oh, Himegod. Okay. That boss looks crazy, by the... Oh, send the link? Okay. Okay, there's the link to the gameplay. Oh my god, Himeko! What? What? Rin punches? Rin's basic attack? She punches the enemy? Rin, of all characters, is punching an enemy for her basic attack? What are they cooking? I mean, I don't know, that's so weird. Why is she punching the enemy? She's a mage. Do one of your spells, Rin. Okay, it's fine. Okay, Rin punches. Oh! Gilgamesh doesn't even move? The chains just automatically... Oh my god, Gate of Babylon! Wait, why did he do that? Oh, he started with 9 out of 10. I see, okay. Oh, Gate of Babylon looks good. Himeko, let's see your skill. Yeah, Himeko's skill is a buff. Rin's skill. Oh! Rin's skill looks so good. Okay, Rin, Gate of Babylon's again. Okay, Himeko, basic attack, very basic. Okay. Oh, Rin! What is Rin doing in her ult? Oh, that's an Ishtar ult, right? Oh my god, her hair flip! I love her so much! The hair flip from Rin, it's giving like Herda energy from Rin. So sassy, so snarky. Yeah, I can't show it on stream, so you're just listening to me react to it, but I love that from Rin. Okay, Gilgamesh's ult. Okay, there's Aya. There's Enuma Elish. Okay. Himeko ult! Oh, look at her! What the heck, Himeko? Oh! My goodness, Himeko! let's see how her different ability. Okay, yeah. So she has the E and the Q. One of them is the orbital laser. Okay, that gave her source stacks. Oh my god, Himeko! Oh my god, Himeko! Just Himeko! I don't even know what to say! I'm flabbergasted by those Himeko animations. Oh, and is that, is the F key the assist skill? I just noticed that. Can they show us the assist skill? No, they're not gonna show us the assist skill? Okay. I think that's the assist skill, right? Let me see. I'm assuming that's the assist skill. So it's F not R. That's what it looks like. If anyone can read Chinese and can tell me what it says. Seal, if you're here, do you know what that F key button says in Chinese? It's just 2 characters, so... Yeah, I just want to know what it says. You know, when they're in battle, the F key, where the assist skill would be, Seal. There are 2 Chinese characters next to it. I just want to know what it says. Himeko ult icon is so unique. Why does it look like that, though? Like, she uses normal energy, but it just looks different. I guess just for aura. It says group attack? Okay. That's probably still just the assist skill. They didn't show us the assist skill, but... it's fine. Let me see the Himeko ult again. I need a... Okay, so she uses 1 use of the orbital thing, which consumed... Is that what she did? Yeah, she had 3 stacks. She does an orbital laser, which consumes all 3 stacks. Okay. And it consumed... Did that consume 1 use of her thing? No, it does not consume 1 use of her... Of her ray. So she used 1 use of the ray there, another use of the ray there, another use of the ray there. So that's 3 rays, 4 rays, 5 rays, orbital laser, 6 rays. Okay, so she was just wasting stuff, and then after that, immediately uses the other thing. Okay. Okay, I understand better how she works now. So yeah, 6 usages of the ray skill, but as long as she gets her other resource, she can spam the orbital lasers as many times as she wants. As long as it's within the usage of 6 of her slashes. Okay. Yeah, that's how I thought it worked, but I wanted to see it to make sure. Oh my god. Can they show us the... Can they show us the assist attack though? That's what I want to see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're just wasting a lot of the stacks in the gameplay, so it confused me a bit at first. The F skill, oh, it just says AoE just like her ult beams? Okay, so it's just saying that the assist skill is AoE. That makes sense. Oh, let me watch Rin's hair. Oh my god, the Rin. I am living for that Rin hair flip. She is so sassy. I love her. Oh, look at her, queen. Wait, I'm smiling. Oh, that's my girl. Yeah, no assist skill here. Let's try one more. Oh, we'll try one more run where we don't get bad RNG and Ava dies here. It might be doable if we just get better usage out of the global passive. Oh my god, the Himeko animations, I'm still stuck on that. Himeko looks so good. Ishtar possessed Rin, yeah.
Fortune favors the bold.
Unlimited blade works route, by the way, allegedly.
People always say that they observe the heavens.
Yeah, Himeko is kind of mothering. Yeah, rain punching is weird, but it isn't Ishtar possessed her. Okay, but it's like effectively, like, you know, maybe not literally. Anyway, we have to cue the Eva ult here.
An explosive start.
Animations are out already, yes. You can check Star Rail Verse on Twitter, is where I looked at it. Okay, we got the Eva ult here.
The rules of the game. The game is fixed.
Let me do one more ult before the horse enters its damage reduction state.
Game.
Still think it's a reverse fake go where it's Rin possessing Ishtar somehow. That would be cool.
See you later.
I don't know much about Ishtar, so I guess I would like that since I'm a Rin fan. Yeah, I know Rin can fight hand to hand. Like that's a whole. Are we dead? Okay, no, he didn't hit them. It's a whole plot point in Unlimited Blade Works that Rin can throw hands. Like it's a whole plot twist moment when Rin fights with her fists. So I guess I appreciate them giving a reference to that,
Troublemaker.
even though it was a little jarring, I will say. Okay, these bugs are so close to dying. I really need them to die before I Eva ult. Oh god, okay. Right, on her turn start it. So I have to ult before that, okay.
All's revealed.
Yeah, we looked at the animations.
It'll fall without a trace.
The Himeko assist skill, yeah, the assist skill wasn't shown, unfortunately. I wish they had shown it.
Stars favor us.
Shiro and Sakura 5.4 PV Club. Where's my girl? Where is best girl? Put her in the game already.
Fortune fa-
They hate her.
It's coming. I feel let's
People will observe the heavens with my divinations.
Don't come any closer.
Yeah, I know how the host thing works, Shadow Nick.
Do your. I decide. The rules of the game.
Okay. Oh, we can probably cue the Eva ult. I don't know if we can, actually.
The plus. An explosive start.
The game is fixed.
Whereas Kotomine, I don't know. I'm not the biggest Kotomine fan. I could do without him. Okay. The elation skill went before the thing first.
Rules of the
You're gonna combust in 4.4? God, Himeko looks so good. Wait, who are you most excited for out of the three, Zero? Yeah, no, Himeko's animations are absolutely nuts. Also, I needed to Eva ult before it entered its damage res state, probably. Himeko for sure? Yeah, I feel that. Her animations are crazy. Is Eva dead here? No, okay.
That only. Don't thank me.
You stepped out of line. The game is fixed.
Fanon _of _80s _ Alicia just
We have to do this now, before it summons its things.
The rules of the game.
Let it summon its mini horses, and then we'll tribute ult. Your wallet might not survive the next 3 patches. I will pray for you.
Troublemaker. Thank you for your
Okay, let us please survive. They're targeting Quopo. That's fine.
Thought I was just a. See you later.
See you later. We survived this. Ava!
divinations that stars favor.
Please don't kill Ava. Please don't kill Ava! Oh, that's a global passive. Proc, we need to reset. We need to save the global passive for Scaricapaz.
Is today a
Somehow.
special day?
It'll fall without a trace.
Targeting Quopo is good though, since she can tank it.
Baneful clouds scatter.
You stepped out of line.
Oh.
It's coming. I feel let's
Can we cheat out some HP or def subs? I don't know.
Fortune favor.
Can we cheat out not needing to do it? True.
Thank you. People will observe
Is
the
Ava on
heavens
defensive
with my
orb? I
divinations.
don't remember. You can ask Flamestar, I guess. You 9-starred Anon yesterday? Nice, Amy. E2 S1 Rin, nice. Rin looks really good for sure.
The rules of the game.
Ava is full attack, I see.
The game is fixed. It's just out of line. Do your I decide. The rules of the game.
I need to Ava ult here before the horse gets its damage reduction.
Do your I decide. The rules of the game.
Okay, that's fine.
The pink of the hair. See you later.
See you later. Hit Tribby. That's fine. Ah, that's fine.
Best of luck. An explosive start.
Does Tribby get her ult here? No, okay. Whatever. Oh, now she does, but I'm gonna wait for Tribby's turn to ult. Just in case, so that Tribby's ult lasts one extra turn. Yeah, the losing 1k HP is pretty rough for sure. Oh, I was supposed to Ava ult actually, before all of these guys were on the field. It's fine. We'll just wait now for more certified banger. Or if we need to emergency ult to heal. Yep. Okay, it's a good thing we saved it, because we would have died. We might still die, Loki. Please? Please? Oh my god.
Story's not finished.
How did we even make it through the first run? What are your thoughts on Himeko Nova? She has a really interesting kit, and the animations are like the craziest in the game.
It'll fall without a trace.
I'm not sure, Zushin. Okay, we're gonna try a few more times, Flamestar.
Out of line.
Damage-wise, it seems like it might be doable, but sustain is just real tough. And I think if we grind out the surviving, we might be able to grind out a clear. But I'm not gonna do it too many times because I have to get started on the video, but...
Keep alone. Observe the heavens with my divination.
Oh yeah, we didn't see the joint attacks either, unfortunately. I do want to see those. The Gundam is cinema, for sure.
Do your I decide. The rules of the game.
Okay, I think we queued the ult before
That only.
the thing.
Thank me.
The game is fixed. Do your I
Yep, we did get the ult right here. That's really good.
game. It's just out of line. The game is fixed.
Let's get another Ava ult before the horse gets its damage reduction.
The rules of the game.
Yeah, the 4.4 characters look really good for sure. Does this give me a Tribby ult?
See you later.
No. Do you give me a Tribby ult? Yes, you do. You're gonna summon the things, and now Aha can soften up the side guys. What's up with the skill assist? Is it a new mechanic? Kind of. We already have the mechanic in weekly bosses. Like, we summon the train to fight against Sunday. So the mechanic already exists. It's just that playable characters usually don't have the mechanic. Can these bugs die? I'm gonna have to Ava ult on them, aren't I? But I'm gonna save Ava's ult just in case for the emergency healing. Okay, yep.
Do your I decide.
Fofo needs help.
The rules of the game.
Man, I needed them to target Tribby there, maybe. Fofo is fine. Oh, God, man!
Not finished.
Ugh. No, there's no way. Alright. Yeah, we would need to find a way to survive. I'm not gonna sit here and grind for it, but it might be doable. I think there's a world where it's doable. Just not the world where we clear it in today's stream. Himeko and Guild, yeah, all the characters look really good. But okay, I think that's probably where we are going to end things for today's stream. I have a video that I need to work on, so today's stream wasn't gonna be super long. All of the characters look so good. I'm so hyped for all of them, honestly. It's pretty crazy. I'm excited to work on this video as well. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining me for today's stream. It was a lot of fun going over the new kits with you guys. Keep an eye out for my video where I will go over my first impressions and explanations on how all of the kits work. And once I get hands-on testing with the characters, I will release another video with much more in-depth thoughts on their actual strength and performance, okay? So like, just keep your eyes out for that, because that will be the video that actually tells you how good they are, and how they're performing right now after I've been able to do a lot of testing for them. That means no streams for like a while, for a few days, because I'm going to be working and testing stuff. But yeah, just know I am getting that info out as fast as I can. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. You can join us over on the Discord server if you want to ask me any questions over there. It's the best place to get in contact with me. If you want to ask me any questions or talk to me. And you can always just find me chilling and hanging out over there. Also, it's the best place to make sure you don't miss out on announcements for my next streams. You will always be pinged and notified anytime I'm going live over on the Discord server. So join the Discord, keep your eyes out on the YouTube channel, and yeah. For now, thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And with all of that said, until next time!
Spleen just followed.